Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. The first thing that I want to say on this EP is what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander, huh? Right. What's good for the goose ain't good for the gander, huh? One thing about people, right? One thing about people who dislike you, right? One thing about people who dislike you, they hate when you do stuff that they do. They hate when you do stuff better than they do because to them, right, you're not their equal. How could you ever be able to do the stuff that I do, right? That I do right now. When Gervonta Tank Davis fought Ryan Garcia, I said this fight is not going to be competitive at all. uh, Ryan Garcia has not accomplished a thing because Ryan Garcia has not accomplished a thing. Kind of similar to Tank, which is why that Ryan Garcia and Tank fight made a whole lot of sense because neither one of them have accomplished nothing. It was both of their biggest fight. It was both of their biggest fight, their biggest opportunity, right? Tank and Ryan. Neither one of them has accomplished shit in the game. You know what I mean? Tank got one belt. Ryan has no belts. Tank 30 years old with one belt in one division. You know what I mean? So neither of them are that accomplished, right? So the fight, while it didn't make sense from a competitive standpoint, that fight with Ryan Garcia made a lot of sense for Tank Davis because of the money aspect. Ryan Garcia is a big draw. You fight Ryan to boost, your profile. I tell y'all this, I'm gonna keep it real over here on Southern T. I'm gonna keep it real over here on Southern T, right? Before Tank Davis, fought Ryan Garcia, that nigga was doing about 150,000, 200,000 pay-per-views, right? He fought Ryan Garcia one time and he did 1.2. Well, guess what? My guy Devin Haney just did about 150,000, 200,000 pay-per-views, right? Right? So what's good for the goose? Ooh, what's good for the they go be pissed. They about to be pissed. What's good for the goose? They're not always good for the gander, huh? Well, how about this? How about my guy Devin Haney said, I want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, right? My guy, Devin said, I want to fight Gervonta. People forget Ryan and Devin was actually supposed to fight before Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Devin and Ryan Garcia was both on the zone. Ryan Garcia said, yeah, I'm gonna fight Devin Haney. He ended up not fighting Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney ended up leaving the zone and going over to ESPN, right? So he was actually supposed to fight Ryan Garcia before Gervonta Tank Davis fought him, but Ryan Garcia ducked him, and he chose to fight Gervonta Tank Davis first. Devin Haney had mentioned the same thing, right? He said, I hate the fact that he waited until after he took a loss, right? But I'm still interested in that fight, right? Now, the reason that you fight Devin Haney, I'm consistent. I'm extremely consistent with it. And if you watch this EP, you go, no, I'm extremely consistent. I'm extremely consistent in what I do and in what I say, right? So now when Gervonta Tank Davis fought Ryan Garcia, Hector Garcia, people forget now. What people are going to do is they're going to remind you. They're going to remind you that Gervonta Ryan. They go tell you, well, y'all said Ryan wasn't a good fighter when Tank. Y'all was saying Ryan wasn't a good fighter before Tank fight him. Y'all was saying Ryan wasn't a good fighter before Devin tried to fight him, right? So now what people go do is they go say, I thought y'all said Ryan wasn't good. He's not good. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? What's good for the mama goose is also good for the baby goose, right? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And now people are going to sit here and pretend as if Devin Haney don't want to fight Tank, as if they didn't offer Tank $20 million, right? Now that this Ryan Garcia fight is on the table. What they gonna do is pretend that they never even tried to fight Tank. They go stick and talk solely about him fighting Ryan Garcia and how Tank beat him first and how we said that Ryan Garcia isn't a good fighter. Well, nothing has changed. Your best win is still a bad fighter in Ryan Garcia. Your biggest and best win is still a bad fighter in Ryan Garcia, right? That's not going to change. But the same reason that you fought Ryan Garcia, right? And a little bit of the reason that Devin Haney want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, right? It's all the same reason. You fight Tank to grow your profile to get that money to advance your name. You fight Ryan to grow your profile to get that money and advance your name. Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis are two of the biggest stars in boxing. When guys like that want to fight you, you fight those guys. Just like Ryan Garcia wanted to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. People forget Gervonta Tank Davis didn't even want that Ryan Garcia fight. Ryan Garcia is the one who went to go get that fight from Gervonta Tank Davis, because just like Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia ain't a guy that you can just fight. Ryan Garcia has to choose to fight you because they're very selective on who they fight and when they fight them, because it's a lot of money behind Ryan Garcia. So Ryan Garcia is one of those guys that has to fight you just as well as Tank. Devin Haney had been at Ryan Garcia's neck for years, and he just chose to fight Tank first, right? So it's not like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney don't have any history, right? He just decided to fight Gervonta Tank Davis first, right? And if I'm Devin Haney, the real goal, the big goal, which is why you offered him $20 million, which is what Bill Haney been saying from the beginning. Tank. People go act like that they don't want to fight Tank because Ryan Garcia is about to jump in this ring with Devin Haney. But it's just that Ryan Garcia is the one that came at Devin Haney for a fight. So Devin Haney would be stupid to not fight Ryan Garcia in his next fight, right? Y'all probably want him to go fight Sando Martin, right? Right, y'all, because that's a fight he's a better fighter than Ryan, right? And that's more of a fight that Devin could lose, right? But that would be an ass backwards move. Like, y'all love talking about business and the cash cow and the money man and Tank money and all this. Y'all don't want Devin to get no money. That's why y'all don't want Devin to fight Ryan. Y'all know if Devin fight Ryan, he'll really solidify himself over Tank, right? Because he's already more accomplished than Tank, right? There, especially right now after his last fight with Regis, there's a whole group of people who believe that he's going to beat Gervonta Tank Davis, right? So what's the next best thing, right? If you can't fight Gervonta, who's a big name, right? Who people view as one of the best fighters in boxing, right? What's the next best thing for you to do? How about you go fight the guy who gave Gervonta Tank Davis his biggest win? How about you go fight the guy who gave Gervonta Tank Davis his biggest name, right? Tank don't want to fight you. It's apparent Tank don't want to fight you, right? Wait, they probably will want Devin to sit around waiting on Tank, right? So he can get rusty, you know what I mean? Blase, kind of like Bud did earlier. That's really what they want, right? But now what they gonna do is they gonna try to flip this as if, I told you he didn't want to fight Tank. Look, he about to fight Ryan. Or they gonna try to flip his ass. Look, or they gonna try to flip his ass. Look, or they gonna try to flip his ass. Look, Ryan ain't even that good. What you fighting for? So now watch. You finna really see how they really feel about Ryan Garcia. When Ryan Garcia fought Tank, it's a lot of fluff. It was a lot of fluff being put out. But now you really about to see how they feel about Ryan Garcia, because now Devin Haney is about to fight them, right? And people love with Tank, they love to talk business of boxing and cash cow and money, right? Well, your biggest fight, Tank Davis, was Ryan Garcia. Y'all did 1.2 million. Before Ryan Garcia, your numbers was about 150 to 200, right? Not that good. Devin Haney's numbers right now are about, not bad, right? But not great. Devin Haney's numbers right now are about 150 to 2,000. He did 150 with Lomachenko, right? And there's rumor that he did around 190 to 200,000 with Regis Prograis, right? So we'll just say it's anywhere from 150 to 200, just like Gervonta Tank Davis is, right? So it's about the same. Gervonta Tank Davis's biggest pay-per-view is Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia's only pay-per-view, he did 1.2 million. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm Devin Haney, what was really going on here, right? Ryan Garcia called out Devin Haney. What people really want Devin Haney to do is say, "Nah, I'm not gonna fight Ryan," so they could say, "Look, Devin Haney is ducking Ryan Garcia." They want him to say, "I'm not going to fight Ryan," so that way, Gervonta Tank Davis's best win for you to say that Tank is better than Devin, right? If he fight Ryan Garcia in that pay-per-view does huge, that's exactly what Devin Haney should be doing. But what they're going to do is dress it up as if it's a bad thing. Oh, he's about to fight Ryan. He's about to fight Ryan. You know what I mean? Ryan is trash. Ryan Eagles trash. Ryan was trash when Tank fought him, and Ryan is trash now. But the same reason I said, okay, Tank, go ahead and fight Ryan, is the same reason I'm telling Devin Haney. doubled up, right? Go ahead and fight Ryan, because for you, Devin, it's going to help your profile. It's going to get more eyes on you, just like it got more eyes on Tank. Y'all go get that big bag. You know what I mean? Because people could feel how they want to feel. Tank a bigger star than Devin. Before he did that pay-per-view with Ryan, he was doing the same pay-per-view numbers that Devin Haney was doing. Those are facts. So you can talk your ass off about who you feel like, who you like better, right? You could kiss my ass on who you feel like is a bigger star, but we talking about the actual numbers. The actual numbers are about the same. You know what I mean? So before Gervonta Tank Davis stepped in there with Ryan, and after the fact, his profile has gone through the roof tremendously. You know what I mean? So if you're Devin Haney, right, it's a common opponent, right? It's a common opponent. You guys have history, and he's one of the bigger stars in boxing. It makes all the sense in the world. It only doesn't make sense, right? It only doesn't make sense if he could fight a Gervonta Tank Davis, who will be the winner of that fight. But at this point, he can't fight Gervonta Tank Davis because Gervonta Tank Davis won't take $20 million that's been presented to him. They won't take the $20 million that's been presented to him. So he has to fight Ryan Garcia. He want to fight Tank, the guy, you know, that people say is the best. The guy that people say is the best, acting like he don't want no smoke. Or the guy that or the guy that people say the best, acting like that he's never fought at 140 before. So what's the next best thing? Actually, it may be an even better thing, because a lot of people want to get those numbers to Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis ain't did 1.2 pay-per-views and all his pay-per-views together, right? Ryan Garcia did one pay-per-view and that thing did $1 million. I mean, that thing did 1 million buys, right? Ryan Garcia is more popular than Gervonta Tank Davis. You fight Ryan Garcia because he's popular, not because he's a good fighter. The same reason that Gervonta Tank Davis fought him is the same reason that Devin Haney isn't going to turn this fight down. What they would like to happen, right? What they would really like to happen is they would like for Devin Haney to say, "Nah, I don't want to fight Ryan." One, they could say, "Oh, Devin ducked Ryan. Look, Tank fought him. Look, Devin's scared of him." Or two, they don't want Devin to fight Ryan because they know that that's going to put him even farther ahead of Gervonta Tank Davis on the career scale, right? Because if you fight Ryan Garcia, you run the risk of having a successful pay-per-view. You run the risk of having a successful pay-per-view. You know what I mean? If you hello, Market Dad, or let me cook, because I want to make sure I get my thoughts out. I want to make sure I get my thoughts out. You know what I mean? Before I let y'all come up here. But I'm gonna let y'all come up here for sure. But I want to make sure that I get across this, because I already know what they're about to say. They're about to push this Ryan is a turbo fighter thing, which he is a turbo fighter. But he was also a turbo fighter when Gervonta Tank Davis fought him. But we all understood that it's a money grab. So don't be mad at Devin for going to grab this money that's coming across his desk, just like Gervonta Tank Davis did. And just like Gervonta Tank Davis, and just like Gervonta Tank Davis, or just like a Gervonta Tank Davis fight, right? That's going to boost your profile. Just like Gervonta Tank Davis, you fight Ryan Garcia to boost your profile. People forget, since we talking about it now, right? People forget we was trying to get Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Devin and Shakur before he signed to fight Ryan Garcia, and he chose to fight Ryan. And people was on his ass about fighting Garcia and Garcia. This gonna be the part that they don't talk about in their videos. People was on his ass about fighting Garcia and Garcia because he was supposed to fight Devin and Shakur before that. He signed to fight them too. He said, you know what? Because everybody was on his ass so bad, he said, you know what? After Hector and Hector, after Garcia and Garcia, I'm gonna fight Devin and Shakur. Still ain't did it yet, but I digress. But people forget we was trying to get Tank to fight Devin and Shakur before that, and he signed 2 fights. He signed a 2-fight deal with Ryan Garcia being the second fight. Come on, man, you can't make this shit up. But what they go do now is they go pretend, right? They go pretend that all the Devin Haney fans are hypocrites because we want him to fight Ryan now. Now, really what's going on is y'all don't want him to fight Ryan because that's going to be Tank's biggest fucking win, and Devin is going to match it. So now Devin got undisputed. He got 2 divisions, and he got your biggest win. Everybody want to point to Garcia. Well, Devin is about to equal that. So y'all gonna have to say Devin. So y'all gonna have to say Devin too with that Ryan Garcia with that Ryan Garcia bag, that Ryan Garcia $1 million pay-per-view. I know they don't like this shit, dog. I know they don't. And I'm happy, bro. Devin and Bill, bro. Those are some smart individuals, bro. This is business. And I know Gervonta Tank Davis fans gonna understand as much as y'all like to talk about business and money and numbers. The biggest pay-per-view last year was what? Tank and Ryan. Why wouldn't you fight Ryan Garcia? You would rather fight Tank, right? Y'all stay with me. I'm gonna say this part slow. Y'all, because this is really what we're here for, right? You will want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, right? The winner of the biggest pay-per-view of 2023. Y'all love to say that, right? You would love to fight him, but he don't seem to want to fight anybody right now. He don't seem to want to fight anybody right now, right? So you can't possibly fight him, even though he said he's going to fight you next. Before he fought Ryan Garcia, right? And I like how Ryan Garcia is in the mix, right? Before he fought Ryan Garcia, he said, after I fight Ryan Garcia, I'm going to fight Devin Haney. That's what he said. He did not say that. Oh, Parque don't like. After this fight that we talking about, Devin and Ryan, Tank said that he will fight Devin after he fought Ryan. What happened to that? But guess what? If you can't get Tank for $20 million, if Tank don't want to take that $20 million, since Tank don't like money no more, right? Since Tank don't like money no more, since he ain't the money man now, I thought he was money man, cash cow. He about the money. Floyd Mayweather, money Tank Davis, right? Since it ain't about the money no more, since he won't take the $20 million, let's go to Ryan Garcia, the other guy who played the biggest part in the biggest pay-per-view of last year. Business of boxing, this move for Devin Haney makes perfect sense. Just like fighting Ryan Garcia made perfect sense for Tank, the business side. Not Tank. It didn't. A win over Ryan ain't gonna help further Tank athletic career. A win over Ryan wasn't gonna help Tank get a belt, right? Because he was at a catchweight. A win over Ryan didn't do nothing for Tank but get him paid. You know what I mean? So why are people so mad that Devin Haney is getting paid? What they're gonna try to do is flip it on some boxing shit. I thought Ryan was trash. Yes, everybody knows Ryan is trash. He was trash before Tank. He was trash when Devin Haney walked in the ring on him when he was fighting on DAZN in 2017. He was trash in 2023 when Gervonta Tank Davis stepped in the ring with him. But guess what Southern T said? Southern T said that now, Tank, you know what? I want you to fight Devin. I want you to fight Ryan, right? But I want you to fight Devin. I want you to fight Shakur, right? Now, I didn't understand the Hector Garcia fight, right? But Ryan Garcia fight, I understood that because you don't turn that fight down. You don't pass up that bag. You don't pass up that payday. That's like turning down a Tank fight. It's only a few people in boxing that you really can't go say, yeah, I'm going to fight him, right? You can't go call them out. Ryan Garcia is one of those people. Canelo Alvarez is one of those people. Tank Davis is one of those people. They have to want to fight you in order for you to get that fight. You know what I mean? They have to want to fight you in order for you to get that fight. So if one of these guys don't want to fight you, well, maybe you should entertain the other one that wants to fight you, right? We just saw what Gervonta Tank Davis did, right? It's a common opponent. It's a huge payday. It's a pay-per-view fight. And he got his name attached to the biggest pay-per-view of 2023. Devin Haney went at both the guys with their name attached to the biggest pay-per-view of 2023. Devin Haney told you after his last fight, man, it's about making the biggest and best fights for me. Nobody is ever going to mistake Ryan Garcia for being an elite. He has never been an elite. Again, he wasn't an elite when Devin Haney walked up on him in 2017, right? He wasn't an elite when Gervonta Tank Davis just beat him. But guess what he is, though? He's a fucking bag. He's a fucking chick, right? He's one of the most popular fighters in today's boxing, which is why Tank Davis did his highest pay-per-view numbers with Ryan Garcia. It's the reason Tank did his highest pay-per-view numbers with Ryan Garcia, right? It's a reason for that. The same reason that Tank Davis did his highest numbers with Ryan Garcia, that's the same reason that Devin Haney is about to fight Ryan Garcia. One, because he called him out finally. Two, because if it make money, it makes sense. My Gervonta Tank Davis fans should understand that, right? right? Really, the fight we want, right, is Tank and Devin. But it's so much going on with that, right? It's so much going on with that, right? Who knows? You know, like who knows if we go get that fight? So if I'm Devin, I'm not finna just sit and wait on him. So what's the next best option? Now, if we talking competitive right now, this is where I really feel the kid. I'm finna roll up on this. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Y'all get them lights up. It's 5 people. Ain't even been too many of y'all in here. I know other people live, right? But I'm cooking. I got some shit to say. And I'm gonna cook until I feel like I've got off what the hell that I need to get off. Right. But if you can't fight Gervonta Tank Davis, right, who said that he will fight you after he fight Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia? People forget that shit. We was pushing for Tank and Devin before he signed to fight Hector and Ryan. And once he signed to fight Hector and Ryan, that's when everybody started saying, oh, Tank ducking, Tank ducking, Tank ducking, right? And that's when Tank, Blue Blood, no, he got frustrated on that panel on the Rise podcast. Blue Blood, I think Devin beat you. And then Tank was like, man, I knocked both of them out in sparring. And he said, I'm fighting Shakur and I'm fighting Devin next. They came out Gervonta Tank Davis' mouth. Like, ain't nobody else say that. He said that. He said, after Garcia and Garcia, I'm fighting Shakur and I'm fighting Devin next, right? And he ain't had a fight since then. He in the contract. He in the contract dispute, right? He in the contract dispute now. So that's gonna be the reason, right? So I'm guessing Devin just supposed to sit back and wait until March or January, February, March or July or some shit to wait on Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Now, it was a huge pay-per-view. It was a huge pay-per-view that went down this year, right? It was a huge pay-per-view. It involved Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. You and your dad have been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis for 3 weeks straight. Y'all been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis so long. You starting to get people to say, leave Tank alone. Leave Tank alone. Say somebody else's name. Y'all say Tank name every day. Y'all trying to use Tank name for promotion. Y'all leeching. Don't attach your name to him. You want to fight him? Why you want to fight him? Why you can't fight Boo? Why you can't fight Barrios? Why you can't fight Connor Ben? Why you always gotta call Tank? You cloud chasing Tank. You want Tank name. You want Tank fame. You want Tank. He want Tank head. That's what the fuck he want. He want Tank head. That's what he want. But since y'all don't want him to fight Tank, and now he fighting Ryan, now y'all got a problem with him fighting Ryan. Now it's a problem with him fighting Ryan. This is the business of boxing, man. It makes sense. Why don't it make sense? Why doesn't it make sense? Right? But what y'all would say, now you can't fight Ryan. Tank can fight Ryan because his expectation is low, and he ain't gotta fight nobody because he never fight nobody. But you gotta fight the best competition, Devin. You gotta fight Matias, Devin. You gotta fight Boots, Devin. You gotta go fight Josh Taylor. You gotta fight Tio. You can't take you a light touch and fight Ryan for the big bank because you're Devin Haney, and we don't want you to get a big bag. We don't want you to get on the same level as Ryan and Tank as far as popularity go. We don't want you to rise through the ranks. We don't want you to be great. We don't want you, to have the popularity to go along with your hard-earned accomplishments and shit. We don't want that for you. So we need you to fight low-level people with no names that could possibly beat you. So you will never grow. People want to see you lose, Devin. People want to, like, deep down in their heart, they waiting for you to lose. They reach program fight. Them boys was licking their fucking chops. And I tell Bill this all the time. Them boys was licking they fucking chops. And Devin went out there and dominated. And now people real upset. Motherfuckers real upset. Because guess what motherfuckers started doing? Cash cow. He cash cow. Cash. Pay-per-views. Numbers now. Sales, 1.2 now. Sales. Well, guess what? Devin about to do now? Devin about to get them sales up. Guess what Devin about to do now? And now y'all man, he about to get his sales up. Right? Guess what Devin about to do now? Devin about to get them sales up. You know what I mean? He about to check one of them boxes out. And he went to the winner of that fight first, right? But negotiations take some time, right? So if it's gonna take some time, in the meantime, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? What you gonna do? And I know they don't like this shit. I know they don't like this shit. And I noticed something. Gervonta Tank Davis fans, I know they don't want y'all to hear this real. They don't want y'all to hear this real. But I'm gonna tell you the real. I'm gonna tell you the real every time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you that shit that they don't want you to hear. I'm gonna tell you that shit that they don't want you to hear. I'm gonna tell you that shit they want to pull you away from, right? And I'm gonna do it multiple times over and over because I know they gonna try to skip the first one. So I'm gonna do it again, and 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 I'm gonna do it again. You know what I mean? Until motherfuckers get tired of hearing it, right? Because they gonna give you one side, and I'm gonna give you the real side, right? They gonna give you the Gervonta Tank Davis manager, brand ambassador, number one fan side, right? The brand, the manager. You know what I mean? You would think these boys in his camp, he don't even know half these niggas, won't even talk to half these niggas. They be defending him like they really his fucking lawyer. You know what I mean? But I digress. I'm gonna give you the actuality of the situation. The actuality of the situation is this makes perfect. This makes perfect business boxing sense. You know what I mean? This is a business of boxing move. What's the next step for Devin Haney? Devin Haney has been undisputed. He just beat top 3, top 5 guy at the 140-pound division. Now everybody want to act like he not, right? He just beat that guy. We talking about accolades and legacy. Shit, Devin Haney is checking those boxes, right? Now Devin Haney got to do that other thing y'all said he can't do, ain't gonna do, and that's sell some fucking pay-per-views. Right, you ain't gonna be as popular. That's they go to. Look at them when they look how happy the Gervonta Tank Davis fans get when you talk about pay-per-view numbers, and look how lawyery, right? And look how lawyery, right, they get when you start talking about the actual fight. But when you start talking about numbers and pay-per-views, oh yeah, this all their conversation. Well, guess what fight Ryan Garcia gonna do? Let me get my smokes. Cause I ain't done. I might be in this bitch. I might be in this bitch another 2 hours just so I can outlast the hate. Cause I know they hate. But I know eventually y'all gonna come back to their real. You know what I mean? So guess what Devin Haney trying to do? Devin Haney trying to get them pay-per-view numbers up that y'all keep talking about he ain't got. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. And it's as simple as that. The same reason anybody fights Ryan Garcia, to take his name, to take his fame. The same reason, watch this. Let me put this out. Now I'm gonna put this in the chat for y'all, right? I'm putting this in the chat because I want y'all to feel me. The same reason Devin is going to fight Ryan. Watch this. Same reason Devin wanna fight Ryan now, right? Because it ain't for no straps, right? It ain't for no straps. Same reason he wanted to fight Tank before Ryan. Same reason he wanted to fight Tank for 20 million. It's the same reason. And y'all can pretend it ain't. It's the same reason. What's good for the goose ain't always good for the gander, though, huh? What's good for the goose ain't always good for the gander, though, huh? But in actuality, it is. Because if the goose could eat it, the gander damn sure could eat it. If the mama could eat it, the child damn sure could eat it. You know what I mean? What's good for the goose ain't always good for the gander. You know what I mean? Come on now. The same reason, right, that he want to fight Ryan is the same reason he want to fight Tank for that 20 million. Now I put that 20 million so people can remember that is a real thing. Because everybody said Bill was capping about that. And that's a real thing. You know what I mean? And what you do when you won't smoke with somebody, you fight common opponents, right? To try to gauge yourself on what you're supposed to do, right? Like Gamboa, right? Tank fought Gamboa. Okay, I'm Devin. I'm gonna fight Gamboa, because I want to fight Tank, right? Tank fought Ryan Garcia. Okay, that was his last fight. I'm gonna fight Ryan Garcia because I want to fight Tank. I want to gauge myself on what he did, right? So people say leftovers. Oh, leftovers. That's what you're supposed to do, right? So I guess I guess Ali was leftovers when I guess Ali was Frazier leftovers, right? Right. Muhammad Ali was Joe Frazier leftovers, right? Yeah. So anybody that fought Muhammad Ali after Joe Frazier fought Joe Frazier leftovers, right? That's what people do. That's the range that people go to just to discredit Devin Haney, right? Leftovers. Oh, he's just leftovers. At least somebody leftovers. At least somebody leftovers, right? Evander Holyfield, somebody leftovers, right? Everybody who ever lost a fight in boxing is somebody leftovers if that's the case. So why is it a big problem for Devin to fight? You know, somebody leftover, especially when he wanted to fight that dude for $20 million first. The part that they go ignore is the fact that he went to Tank first. He went after Tank immediately, and Tank said no, right? Think of some reasons why Devin would want to fight Ryan Garcia, y'all. What are some reasons Devin would want to fight Ryan Garcia? Extremely similar to the reason that he want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, because it ain't for a strap. Because it ain't for a strap. You know what I mean? It ain't for a strap. The same reason he want to fight, the same reason he wanted to fight Tank for that 200 million, the same reason he want to fight Ryan Garcia, bro. It ain't for strap, right? But guess what it is for, right? Because that's where the love is at. Guess what it is for? Guess what it is for? It's for respect. It's for that bag. It's for respect. It's for that bag. It's because y'all said they good. It's because the people say that they good. The people said Ryan good. We know Ryan trash, but the people think he good. That's why Tank fought him. Right? The people think Tank good. The people think Tank is the best. The people love Tank. Right? That's why Devin want to fight Tank. Because y'all think he the best. Right? People think Ryan is the best. Now Tank, then the casual fans. Ryan has a huge population of fans that thought he was the best boxer in the world. Tank just beat him. Right? So it's just going to add to the cachet as far as the casual fan goes. That's why when you hear people talk about Tank, and his peers can see that he's a bad motherfucker too, right? His peers can see that Tank has skills, but it's only an eye test with Tank. That's why people marvel over Tank, because he looks so good, right? Because it's an eye test, right? But he hasn't proven himself against the top level. You know what I mean? Tank has made a lot of I'm getting to the bag fights. You know what I mean? Ryan is a I'm getting to the bag fight. Gervonta Tank Davis is a I'm getting to the bag fight, because you're not fighting Gervonta Tank Davis because he has proven himself as the best. You're fighting Gervonta Tank Davis because people think he is the best. You're fighting Gervonta Tank Davis because you want that bag, right? You just happen to believe that Gervonta Tank Davis is good. But there's people out here who thought, just like you feel about Gervonta, it's people out here who thought the same thing about Ryan Garcia. You get what I'm saying? It's people who thought the same thing about Ryan Garcia, right? Now Tank just beat him. So now that's a proven fact because Tank just beat him. But Tank isn't that far from Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? He isn't that far from him. The same reasons that you will fight a Gervonta Tank Davis is the same reason you will fight a Ryan Garcia. Just because you are you the person that think Tank good. It's somebody else that think Ryan Garcia good. So you're fighting him because you want to prove yourself against somebody that people think is the best. Right? Right? You want to prove yourself against who people think is the best, even if you know you are actually the best. Even if you know you are actually the best, even if the ranking system says you are the best, it's still people out here that's saying, you know, Tank is better than you, right? So that's why you want to fight Tank, right? That's why you want to fight Tank. You want to fight Tank because it's gonna bring you eyes, it's gonna bring you that recognition, right? Or even if it's true or not, right? That's what motherfuckers thinking. So that's why you want to fight Tank, for that bag, for that recognition, for that clout, right? And people act like that's a bad thing. Oh, he want to fight him. Oh, he trying to get clout. Yeah, he want to fight him, bro. He ain't asking him to take no picture. He's not finna whoop your ass. I'm finna take your shit. That's what he's saying. I'm finna take your shit. You know what I mean? That's what he's saying. I'm about to take your shit, bro. But if I'm, but and my thing is, if I'm, at least what it look like for me is that Tank is hesitant to put his A side on the line. Like that's the thing that he has. He don't have the titles, right? He's not proven. He has the fans, right? He has the fans believing in him and believing that he's the best, right? Because of his eye test, right? And that's what he got working for him. If he lose, then, and especially if he lose to Devin, if he lose to Devin, his whole career is going to be a joke. Honestly, if Tank don't beat Devin Haney, now if he never fight him, that's one thing. We can always at least always be that question. If he never fight these guys, if he never fight Shakur, if he never fight Devin, it'll always be, oh, he would have beat him. He would have beat him. He would have beat him. So you can ride that hype out. But if he actually fight one of them guys and he lose, it's over with for Gervonta because he don't even have the strap. He don't even have the legacy to fall back on. He's not going to have the legacy to fall back on if he take a loss to one of those guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We like to talk about the heart of a champion. That's why I respect them, right? That's why I respect them, right? He gave up a lot, you know what I mean, to get in this position that he in now, right? Most niggas wouldn't do that. Most people wouldn't do that. Most people wouldn't do what Devin did to get to where he at now. Devin did it the hard way, right? And now Devin is in that stage where I've been undisputed. I've been undisputed, right? Only thing left for me to do is do that one thing y'all say I can't do, and that's sell pay-per-views. That's become a star, right? How you do that? By beating the pay-per-view stars. Not a lot of people are even doing pay-per-views at this point, which is why you see him constantly going that Tank, right? Because he's going that Tank because you like Tank, right? And I can respect that in Devin Haney. He's going at Tank because you like, because she like, because he like, because everybody think he the best. Because anyway, think he bad. Because Crawford think he a bad motherfucker. Because Errol Spence think he a bad motherfucker. Because the little girl walking down the street think he a bad motherfucker. Because Floyd said he was a bad motherfucker, right? Because he knocked people out. Devin want to fight Tank because you like him. And that's what I like about Devin, right? People say Devin is a hater, right? If you a boxer, right? I got an example. Charlo said when they gave Charlo that franchise belt, they gave Charlo his belt and they gave Canelo the franchise. He said, well, what belt Canelo got? They said the franchise belt. Charlo said, well, I want the belt that he got. And as a fighter, that's what you want. If he got it, I want it. That's what makes you a good fighter. You know what I mean? If he got it, I want it. Okay, you the best? I want it. I want to fight you. Okay, Tank, you the best? I want to fight you. Why is it? Why would somebody say they want to fight Tank? Is always he cloud chasing, as if these dudes really don't want to fight Tank. Y'all are afraid of Tank. That's what I think people be doing. They be fantasized. They have fantasized and romanticized about Gervonta so much. They've been built up that he's really this monster type deal. The boxers, his peers, don't view him that way. Clearly, because everybody calls out Gervonta Tank Davis because they think he's beatable. You fix it in your mind and say, oh, they want their payday. Hell yeah, they want their payday, right? But they also think they can beat him and take his payday continuously, right? They thinking that, okay, I'm getting here, I'm going to fight him, and I'm going to be a star. Ryan Garcia and Tank is a little different, right? Star power is about equal. That was strictly a fight. For, you know what I mean, to sell some tickets, right? He said Devin versus Ryan has potential to sell. That man because Devin is probably going to headline a lucrative fight. And that's where I'm at with it, King Judah, because what's good for the goose ain't necessarily good for the gander, right? Nobody is pretending that Ryan Garcia has turned into this A-level elite top 3, top 5 type fighter because he's not that. He was never that. He wasn't that when Devin Haney was calling him out 2017, and he ain't that in 2023 when Gervonta Tank Davis beat him. You call out Garcia because you want his name. You want that clout. People know who he is. He's a big name. You beat him, you become somebody, right? You fight Ryan Garcia for the same reasons that Gervonta Tank Davis fought Ryan Garcia, right? And you know it was good, Shay Girl, and you know it get bad. You know, y'all do your boy favor, y'all hit that thumbs up. You know it get bad when people start using that leftover word like Muhammad Ali don't got a law. So I guess Muhammad Ali is Joe Frazier's leftover, right? When he lose, when every time a fighter lose, whoever beat him, that's the leftovers, right? It went from common opponent, right? That's a term in boxing. People say that they boxing heads, right? They historians and shit. A common term in boxing is common opponent. So now now it's leftovers. We call them this shit leftovers now. We call them common opponents leftovers. That's what you're supposed to do. If Ryan Garcia come out and say, Judah, if Ryan Garcia come out and put shades up there, if Ryan Garcia come out and he say, I want to fight Devin Haney, and Devin Haney say, no, I don't want to fight Ryan, I'm gonna fight somebody else. He come out and say, no, I don't want to fight Ryan, I'm gonna fight somebody else. Zion missed the rebound shade. Zion missed the rebounds, but I used half that though. I used half that, so you still got 5 left. My bad. I digress. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Yeah, you still got 5 left, Shake. In the college b-ball start actually at 12, right? Which what we gonna do. I'm gonna take this cook right into this. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know if you still. I think you is still him. But yeah, hell yeah. So what's good for the goose, man? What's good for the goose? Shay, can you hear me? What's good for the goose ain't necessarily good for the gander, right? For a lot of people in this situation, and this is strictly because it's Devin Haney, right? This is called a chess move. Okay, got you, Shay. This is called a chess move that's being made right here. This was a chess move being made by Devin Haney, right? Because what they gonna do is they're gonna pretend that he didn't want to fight Tank first, actually, right? Like it wasn't a $20 million fight on the table for him, right? Like he really didn't try to fight Tank. That's what they're gonna pretend. They're gonna pretend that he didn't want to fight Tank first, right? Ignore that part, and let's just strictly talk about the fact that it's Ryan Garcia. And we go ignore the part that Ryan Garcia is Gervonta Tank Davis's last point. So what we go do is we go call him leftovers. We go say that Ryan Garcia is trash, right? We go say that leftovers, Ryan Garcia is trash. Like we ain't been knew that he was trash before, right? He been trash the whole time. He been trash the whole time, right? But you're not fighting Ryan Garcia because he's a great fighter, right? You're fighting Ryan Garcia for a lot of the same reasons that you want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, honestly. And it's not because they're champions, right? It's not because you go get a strap for it. It's because they're popular, right? Some people think they're good. That's why you want to fight them. You might not think Ryan good, and he might not think Tank good, right? But as a collective, somebody thinks they're good. So that's why you gotta fight them, because people think they're good, right? They don't have the belts. They're not proven like you are, right? And people think you not good, and you're the actual champion. And people think they're good, and they ain't sniffing the belt, right? So now you got to go and you got to beat those people up, right? Because a lot of people think they're good, right? A lot of people think they're good. Devin Haney is knocking right at the door of superstardom right now. And people, they really hate the fact that he's scratching and clawing at their door. They hate it, bro. They hate it. Black people hating it right now. They hating that he can get close. They don't want him to have no success. You saw, bro. I said Devin Haney did 200,000 pay-per-views, right? Motherfucker smooth ignored it. A dude came out and said Devin Haney did 50,000. And now the 50,000 is the number that's gold. You know what I mean? It's because 200,000. If you say 200,000, people will say that's too high. If you say 50,000, people will say Dev did 50,000. I'm gonna say it again slow, and it's really that simple. But I'm gonna say it again slow, right? Because I want y'all to feel me. I want y'all to understand me, right? You could say I could say Devin did 200,000 pay-per-views. People will say that's too high. If somebody come out and say Dev did 50,000 pay-per-views, they're going to make fun of Dev doing 50,000 pay-per-views, right? Because That's more of the number that makes them comfortable. If I tell you Dev did 200,000, why does that make you uncomfortable? Why can't you believe that Devin Haney did 200,000 if he did like 160,000 with Lomachenko? Right? Why couldn't you believe that he did 200,000 if he just did? He said they believe races Tank did 50K. You know what I mean? Did they believe a race that said Tanks did 60K? Right, the same dude. It's the same dude, right? It's the same dude, Shay Girl. It's the same dude. But it's just that if they got information that you like, you know, you can believe it, right? But if it's something that you don't like, you ain't gonna believe it. People are more inclined to believe the things that make them feel better. And that's with any situation, relationships, boxing, whatever. People are inclined to believe things that make them feel better. And the beauty of 70 is I like telling people the truth, looking them dead in the face and seeing how they handle it, how they go react to it. You know what I mean? If it break it, it break it. You know what I mean? Because I'd have been broken by the truth, but I'd rather be broken by the truth than walled over with a lie. You know what I mean? That's my thing. I like to see how I don't wanna coddle you. I don't want to play cake to your emotions. You know what I mean? Which is why I'm probably never gonna have, you know what I mean, a room full of 50, 60 motherfuckers. You know, like 100, 200, 300, you know what I mean? Because I don't play cake. I can't even play cake to get there. I can't even play cake to everybody. I can't even play cake to everybody to even reach a number that I'm supposed to reach. I can't pretend to be cool with a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? I can't pretend to be cool with it because I'm gonna call it out every time. Which is why I don't got a whole lot of partners in shit like that. Which is why, you know, I be having to switch. Now I got like, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But I digress. Right? I digress. I like consistency though. Like I like the truth. Don't wool me over with, you know, a lie. Tell me the truth. And I'm gonna give it to you the right way every time. I don't even like it sometimes, right? I don't like the fact that Bud Crawford probably is the best fighter of our generation. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I can't say it no other way because he beat the guy who I thought was the best fighter of our generation. Bro, I said a minute ago, bro, I think Errol Spence is gonna be the best fighter in the world, Craig. You know what I mean? He was there for a long time. He was proven. And then Bud, boom, it's that dude from Omaha. You get what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. I can't avoid it. I can't avoid the truth. It's the truth. You know what I mean? I knew he was a bad motherfucker the whole time, really. I just wanted to see him prove it against who I thought was the baddest motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that's all that I be going. I'm not saying Tank is trash. I know Tank can fight. I can look at him and tell he can fight. I can look at Tank and tell, hey, if I met that little dude on the street, you know, I'm gonna have to be on my P's and Q's. I know what a good fighter is when I see one skilled fighter. I know what that is when I see it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm tired of him beating up on people who I can see that ain't skilled fighters. Fizzle, what's good, Fizzle? Appreciate you sliding through. That's why I'm tired of seeing him beat up on people. 88, what's good, 88? I'm tired of seeing him beat up on people who I don't think are skilled fighters, right? I'm trying to put him in the ring with another one of these skilled fighters. But every time I try to put him in the ring with a skilled fighter, y'all tell me he not famous enough. Y'all tell me he don't make enough. Y'all tell me he ain't popular enough. Or y'all tell me, man, take a knock him out. He don't need to fight him, right? So damn. So he'll knock the other dude out too. They trash dude. He'll knock him out too. So I need to see him fight him. Well, let me see him fight this dude there. I know he gonna knock out, right? Let me see him fight Devin, who you think he gonna knock out too. But you know he gonna knock out that other dude too. Don't discredit Devin, and then when he fight fucking Ryan, tell me all the good reasons that he should fight fucking Ryan. Tell me some good reasons why he should fight Devin Haney too, bro. Especially if it's a better fight for me and you to watch. A lot of people just want to see their favorite fighter be great. I want to see my favorite fighter be great too, but I want to see my favorite. I like people that can overcome adversity. I like seeing niggas come up. That's why I could listen to the Baby every day 5 or 6 years ago, right? But now his music is a little different now. You know what I mean? Because he ain't in the same place he was. I like people who could keep that hunger, people who don't get to the top and, you know, lose that big. Now the Baby came back his second run, right? He on fucking fire. His new music, fire. Now the shit he was making like last year, shit watered down, right? But now he's back. I like to see people who could get to the top and not get comfortable, right? Not believe in their own hype, even if you really is their dude. Even if the hype really is real, you got to show us that the hype is real. Because your eye test, I could eye test you against anybody and say, yeah, he could be him, 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 he could be him. Your eye test can be wrong. You know what I mean? You could be right about this and wrong about that. You know what I mean? This is boxing. This is boxing. You get what I'm saying? The eye test can be wrong sometimes. You know what I mean? The eye test told me Regis Prograis probably was gonna go in there and rough Devin up a little bit. That ain't what the fuck happened. The eye test told me that Tank was gonna go in there and knock out Ryan Garcia in the first or second round. That ain't what the fuck happened. The eye test told me that Rolly Romero was gonna the eye test told me that Rolly Romero was gonna go in there and at least land some kind of punch, you know what I mean, on Tank Davis. That ain't what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? The eye test told me that Tank Davis wasn't gonna be as worried about Rolly Power as he was, but that ain't what the fuck happened. At no point did Tank Davis stand there and try to walk down Rolly, but that's how Tank fight. He ain't do it against Rolly. You know what I mean? The eye test ain't always right, bro. So we want to see that motherfucker play out. My eye test told me, well, I ain't gonna lie. My eye test told me Bud would be a difficult fight for Earl, but I thought because of who Earl was, he'd be able to pull through. So I knew that fight was going to be close. The eye test also told me that Bud had a chance that he can get walked down, beat up, and stopped. And that most definitely didn't happen. You know what I mean? The eye test never told me my boy was going to take that L like he took it. Not one time. Never told me that, right? So the eye test is when it's the eye test. Is I could see Jordan Poole scored 25, 30 points. You know what I mean? Be down to the finals MVP with the Warriors playing with Steph, Clay, and Draymond, right? The eye test didn't tell me when Jordan Poole got to the Wizards that nigga scoring was gonna go down. He was gonna still be averaging 15, 14 points. His shooting percentage was gonna go down when he had more opportunity. His assists was gonna go down when he had more opportunity. The eye test ain't telling me that shit about Jordan Poole. The eye test told me Jordan Poole probably finna go to Washington Wizards and be the new Gilbert Arenas. That nigga barely can score 20 points. He barely can score 20 points when he that nigga, right? People that we be thinking that nigga when them lights come on, when you get somebody in front of you, when the game plan is for you, and you got somebody who's about equal to you, right? When everybody's honed in on you, right? The eye test don't always come through. The eye test ain't always what you think it is. You know what I mean? It ain't always what you think it is, man. So yeah, we could think something's gonna happen, but it gotta happen. We could think that I didn't think that Ryan Garcia was gonna be that aggressive against Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia was way more aggressive than Tank Davis was. You know what I mean? I didn't think that, right? The eye test can tell us Devin Haney go beat the shit out of Ryan, right? But styles make fights. Devin Haney could go in there. Devin Haney could go in there and Ryan Garcia's hands be too quick for him. You know what I mean, right? Devin Haney could go in there and struggle with Ryan, and Tank knocked him out in the sixth. He can go in there, he could struggle with Ryan, and Tank knock him out in the sixth. You get what I'm saying? All right. Yeah. Okay, other good. DP, what's good, DP? We're in there having us a boxing conversation. Yo, I got 12 people in here right now. I don't know how many likes I got right now. Try to do your boy solid. Y'all hit that thumbs up. We're in there talking about this Devin Haney and I'm giving my thoughts on it, right? Like people love to tell me, that they did, right? So Tank biggest fight is Ryan Garcia. They did 1.2 million. If you can't get Tank, get Ryan, right? Because what is the number? And I'm gonna ask y'all this while y'all in here, right? What's the number one thing that people say when they mention Tank? His numbers, right? What they always want to say about Devin. Devin don't sell. Devin ain't popular. Well, how do you become popular, right? How do you sell? How do you grow your name? How do you grow your brand? You grow your name and you grow your brand by fighting people with names and with brands, right? So let's not pretend like Devin Haney didn't offer Gervonta Tank Davis 20 million. Let's not pretend like Bill Haney didn't say Tank, 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 Tank. Let's not pretend like Tank Team didn't say y'all should probably fight somebody else. Let's not pretend you know what I mean? Like he didn't go after Tank. Let's not pretend like he didn't make a real effort to go at Gervonta Tank Davis first, right? So let's not pretend like all those things didn't happen, right? And now let's talk about this Ryan Garcia fight, right? Because what people love to tell me is that Tank Davis did 1.2 pay-per-view. No, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia did 1.2 pay-per-views, right? The difference is there was Ryan's only pay-per-view, and Tank had like 4 or 5 pay-per-views that didn't equal 1.2 million all together before he did that 1.2 million with Ryan. I'm gonna say it again slow. Tank had about 4 or 5 pay-per-views that didn't do 1.2 million all together before he did that 1.2 million with Ryan Garcia, right? So if I'm Devin Haney, right, the winner of the biggest fight in 2023, because y'all love telling me that it's the biggest fight, cash cow, money, 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 Tank Money Man Davis, right? Y'all love talking to me about money, right? So if I can't fight the winner of the biggest lucrative fight, if I can't fight the winner of the social media star award, right? Because that's all Gervonta Tank Davis is, right? He got a championship, right? So I can't go too hard on him about that because he do got one. Ryan has none, but that's basically a social media battle. Both those guys are extremely popular on social media. Tank and Ryan, they're popular with the fans, right? And what I'm thinking is more so Ryan that did their 1.2 million pay-per-views because Tank don't have 1.2 million pay-per-views altogether before Ryan, right? So I'm thinking it's more so Ryan. But competitively wise, I want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, right? If I'm Devin Haney. Devin Haney tried to do that. He couldn't do that. It's not looking like that shit is going to happen. It's looking like they're having a rift in exactly, when, where, what weight class the fight going to take happen, right? So what's the next best thing that you should do? And again, nobody is saying that Ryan Garcia is talented. Nobody's saying that Ryan Garcia is an elite fighter. Nobody's saying that Ryan Garcia ain't nobody's saying that Ryan Garcia is one of the best. The same reason Devin Haney's fight Ryan Garcia is the same reason that Gervonta Tank Davis fight Ryan Garcia. You fold him for that bag, right? You want to fight Tank? Tank bring a bag too. Don't seem like you can get that Tank fight, right? You know what I mean? So you fight Ryan for the bag. When Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight was set, what did Sudden T say? Sudden T said, "You said you was gonna fight Shakur or Ryan, right? You said you was gonna fight Shakur Ryan." So people forget that before Tank signed the fight, Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia, people was pushing Tank Davis and Devin Haney at one another, right? When he was going through that Lomachenko shit, it was a big Tank and Devin thing. Then the WBA said the Tank is gonna be the mandatory for the Kambosos and Devin Haney winners. So this shit was already going on beforehand, right? And then it got real quiet. People were saying, "Well, Devin titled with Kambosos, right? Devin fought Kambosos, and then Gervonta Tank Davis. Then it was another rift." And then Gervonta Tank Davis came out and said he fight Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia. And some people lost their fucking minds. And Southern T was one of them niggas on the front line saying, "Hold on, y'all, slow your horses," right? I don't understand the Hector Garcia fight. That don't make sense. But I understand that Ryan Garcia fight because that fight bring in the money, that bring the big bucks. And that's exactly what it did for Tank. It brought in that money and it brought in that big bucks, right? But people forget, like Gervonta Davis took heat for fighting Ryan Garcia, right? He took heat for that because people wanted him to fight the dude we talking about now, Devin Haney, right? He took heat for that. And because he took heat for that on the Rise podcast, Blue Blood was sitting right up there. Because he took heat for that on the Rise podcast, he said, "I knocked out both of them in sparring." That's when he put out that he stopped both of them. Shakur said, "No, you didn't stop me." Devin Haney said we sparred twice, and that's when the schematics came out. Adrian Broner came out, Bill came out, and everything, and they told y'all what happened in the first spawn session and the second spawn session, right? That's how we got the details of the spawn session. Dale got stopped in the first one. Tank quit in the second, which means he got stopped. You got a KO and you got a TKO. You got a ref stoppage. The people broke the fight up the first time, right? And then you got a verbal TKO stoppage the second time when Devin Haney won, right? So both them motherfuckers got stopped. That's the part of the people failing to realize too. Oh, he stopped Devin when he was 15. He stopped Devin when he was 15. Tank was 18. Devin came back when he was 16, 17. Tank was 19. And then he stopped him. Right. So they both got stoppages against each other if we count sparring wars, right? They both got stoppage. Just now that came out. He was taking a lot of heat for that, right? He said, I knocked both of them out of sparring. And Blue Belt said, I think Devin Haney beat you. And Tank said, I'm fighting Shakur and I'm fighting Devin next after Ryan and Ryan. So people forget. Now was the time that Tank's supposed to be fighting Devin Haney anyway. It's the time that he said he was going to fight him anyway. Right? But now people go pretend because that Ryan Garcia is entertaining the fight. Well, what these really going to prove is if this fight gets made or how fast this fight gets made, what this really is going to prove is that if two people really want to fight, what's also going to prove that if Gervonta Tank Davis really want to fight you also, you could make a fight happen. If Devin and Ryan Garcia could drum up a contract ASAP, they let you know that Devin Haney ain't that hard to work with. You get what I'm saying? They let you know that Devin Haney ain't that hard to work with. Right? Right? Every time somebody say something about Dale, right? Every time somebody say something about Dale, right, negatively, what they say? He pillow fisted, and that would throw away the whole argument of him being too big, right? Or they say he don't sell. Well, guess what this Ryan Garcia fight about to do for him if it transpires, like the people think it's gonna transpire. Guess what this Ryan Garcia fight do for Devin Haney if this fight transpires like people think it's gonna transpire? It put him in that lucrative pay-per-view category, right? Because once you start getting to 300,000, 400, 500, 600,000, when you start getting to those numbers in these days, right, you're doing something. So I think on base bare bottom, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney is gonna touch near $1 million, right? I'm starting at 500K and I'm going anywhere from 500K to 1.5K because you factor in the fact now that Devin Haney is coming off that Lomachenko win and the Regis program win, right? Devin Haney is hot right now. Ryan Garcia is Ryan Garcia again. Ryan Garcia just did a $1.2 million pay-per-view, and that's always the go-to, right, for the Gervonta Tank Davis fans. Whenever you say something about Davis, they be like, well, Tank did 1.2, right? Well, guess who else did 1.2? Ryan Garcia. So what's good for the goose? It got to be good for the gander. You get what I'm saying? What's good for the goose? It got to be good for the gander. So Tank Davis was the only person in that pay-per-view. For the same reason that Devin Haney wants to fight Tank Davis, if you're Devin Haney, right? For the same reason you want to fight Tank Davis, it's the same reason you want to fight Ryan Garcia. You're not fighting Tank Davis for a strap. You're not fighting Tank Davis for any accomplishments. You're not fighting Ryan Garcia for a strap. You're not fighting Ryan Garcia for any accomplishments. You're fighting them because they make money. You're fighting them because money makes sense. You're fighting them because, and so y'all like to say, he's the cash cow, right? He's the cash cow. He's the cash cow. He's the cash cow, but he never did 1.2 without Ryan. You can't total up his pay-per-views to 1.2 without Ryan, right? But I digress. So I think what Devin Haney doing right now, since you can't get Gervonta Tank Davis, it's a great experiment. What's good for the goose most definitely is good for the motherfucking gander. Market Dan, you still in the jump market Dan? You still in the jump market Dan? I'm finna drop this link if y'all want to come and say what y'all want. So I know my boy Market Dan wanted to come in early. I don't know if he's still here. He wants to spit on it, but I want to make sure that I got all my thoughts out and shit because I'm telling y'all what they're about to do. They're about to start calling Ryan Garcia trash. We already knew that he was trash when Tank fought him. It's the same thing that we said, right? And they're about to they calling him leftovers, right? So after Joe Frazier beat Muhammad Ali, everybody else that fought Muhammad Ali after that fought Joe Frazier's leftovers. After Muhammad Ali beat Joe Frazier, whoever Joe Frazier fought after that fought Muhammad Ali leftovers. Y'all saw I just did that. Sugar Ray Leonard was Roberto Duran's leftovers. You know what I mean? Right. Right. And y'all really need to quit listening to these folks. Half these folks just be talking at their ass. I had somebody right, big time too. Man, I had somebody tell me, bro, that Sugar Ray Robinson wasn't a legend. Right. I had somebody tell me Sugar Ray Robinson wasn't a boxing legend. That right there, that erased every bit of credibility that you have. Whenever you fix your lips to say that Sugar Ray Leonard is not a legend in boxing, credibility gone. Credibility is gone. And we was having a Devin Haney conversation. It got so bad. The Devin Haney hate got so bad. Motherfuckers is saying that Sugar Ray Leonard isn't a boxing legend. But I digress. But it's that bad out here. They go twist it. Motherfuckers is go twist it, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna twist it. But you're not fighting Ryan Garcia for the talent. You're fighting Ryan Garcia for the check. You ain't fighting Ryan Garcia for the championship. You're fighting him for a check. You're not fighting Gervonta Tank Davis for a championship. You're fighting Gervonta Tank Davis for a check. The same reasons that you will fight Gervonta Tank Davis, whether you want to accept it or believe it or not, is the same reasons that you will fight Ryan Garcia for that bag and nothing else. It's nothing else. It's not because he's a champion. It's not because you want his head, his ranking, right? It's because he's popular and you want to get paid. And if you can't get one, why not get the other? What Devin is doing is he's fixing that problem that y'all saying Devin don't sell. Well, guess what Ryan Garcia will do for Devin? Guess what Ryan Garcia will do for Devin, y'all? It's gonna make him a goddamn pay-per-view top seller. That's what it's gonna do. That's what it's gonna. Same thing it did for Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Because before Ryan Tank Davis pay-per-views was doing about what Devin Haney is doing. Less than Errol Spence's about what Devin Haney is doing. Shay Girl said it best. The same dude that said Devin Haney did 50K, that's the same dude that said Tank Davis did 60K. And y'all lost y'all fucking minds. Y'all lost y'all fucking minds. The same dude that downplayed Gervonta numbers and y'all was like, yo, he ain't do that. He ain't do that. The same dude just told y'all Devin did 50K and y'all eating it up. Eating it up. Like dick sounds. And y'all eating it up though. So every time I heard you say that 50K, bro, I know who you got that from. I know exactly who you got that from. So when y'all say that 50K and that 50K is gold and that 50K is bond, and Southern T told you it did nearly 200K, it did about 200 plus K. I know exactly who your source is, and I know who you believe. So everything that he say, you gotta believe. Everything that he say, you gotta believe. What I do is I get my own information. Right? I go get my own information. Right? I verify their information. When I see their shit pop up across there on Twitter, because a lot of these niggas, right? You know, be hating for one, right? And a lot of these niggas they be stealing info, right? I dropped numbers. I dropped gate numbers and shit. I dropped pay-per-views and shit. You know what I mean? And when it's somebody else's info, I sit here and tell you, hey, let's read from this article. Let's read this. Let's read from this article, right? We sit here and then we go through it. And then sometimes I might get some information from them, and then I go back and verify it again. You know what I mean? Type deal. But I dropped that, so I know when you say 50K, I know who you got that from. I know, I know who you got that from. So I know who you got that from when you say that. So that means everything that he say, you gotta believe, right? But from what I heard, right, from my people, from my sources, they told me that Monday that Dev was around 150K. They told me that Tuesday that Dev was around 195K. You know what I mean? That Wednesday, I'm 200, 200 and up, 200 or up, 100, 190, 195, 200 count. You know what I mean? 200 plus. You add up the gate revenue. Now one thing that they can't do to Devin, right? One thing that they can't do to Devin is lie about them gate numbers, right? It's lie about that, that sold out, that 16,000 that he had in there. You know what I mean? That 16,000 that he put in attendance. That's what they can't lie about. So I mean, wherever you put him at, and then if you happen to put him with Ryan Garcia, that bitch is gonna be sold out. What that tells me is that Ryan and Devin Haney is gonna be a sold out event. That's what that's telling me. And if it makes money, it makes sense. But I digress. So what Devin Haney is doing is he's erasing more of y'all arguments. He's erasing more. He erased the he ain't never done shit argument with the undisputed, right? He erased the you ain't never fought a puncher with Regis Prograis. Now Regis Prograis, sorry. He erased the you ain't never fought a good fighter thing with Lomachenko, right? Beat Lomachenko, right? And some people didn't even want to fight Lomachenko. Some people had the opportunity to fight Lomachenko at the same age that Devin fought him, but they chose not to fight Lomachenko because they felt that they wasn't ready at that age that Devin is. Some people actually been kind of ducking and dodging challenges their whole career, but niggas like me be keeping shit like that on the low because I ain't here to tear down no particular fighter. But when y'all start talking about, this fighter ain't this and that, and then y'all favorite fighter has done tremendously less than him, then that's when I kind of got to be like, hold on, bro. You know what I mean? Just like I fuck with Bud, right? But he has done tremendously less than Errol Spence, right? Now it's different, you know what I mean? Because he beat Errol Spence. Now he 2 times undisputed, right? That 140-pound undisputed don't hold the pickle to that 147-pound undisputed. That 140-pound undisputed, we're not even gonna talk about that shit no more because of the way that he got that on that 147. But I digress, right? But beforehand, right, motherfucker was talking about Earl was far more accomplished than Bud, even though Bud had that undisputed, right? It's who you beat, right? Bud has the undisputed. That's a trophy in your cap, right? Now, but that last undisputed you just got, that's the one that count. That's the one that matter. That second undisputed is just like a trinket to that. Now we can say he 2-time undisputed, but we go remember you for that 47 joint. Believe that. You know what I mean? Believe that. You know what I mean? But I digress. My thing is, let's just not pretend, right? Let's just not pretend like Devin didn't try to fight Tank first, right? Let's not pretend like Gervonta them wouldn't even pick up the phone, right? They wouldn't even pick up the phone. Wouldn't even pick up the goddamn phone, John. Like y'all won't pick up the phone. But now we mad that he fighting. But now we mad that he fighting Ryan. Right? Now we mad he about to fight Ryan. Right? Mm, my bad. My bad. Now we mad. Now we mad he about to fight Ryan. Now we supposed to be mad that Devin about to fight Ryan. Nah, man, I can't. I can't be mad to get that young man about to eat. He tried to fight the best and eat at the same time with Tank, right? He tried to fight the best and eat at the same time with Tank, right? Now he just got to eat. You know what I mean? Now he just got to eat. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how like we expect Devin Haney, right, to own it. This really is right. This really is. This really is right a step down for Devin, especially when you consider the people that he's been fighting in repetition. Right? This really is a step down for Devin as far as competition wise, right? But this is a step up for Devin as far as reputation wise, right? Because what we really want to do is we want to, keep sending Devin to people like Regis, right? Send Devin to Regis, send Devin to Progress, send Devin to Boots, right? We want to send them to the lower profile guys, right? To see if they can beat him, not if he can beat them, because wording is important. To see if they can beat him, right? And then when he beat them, because why? Again, if Regis, let's say Regis going there and fight Matias, right? And let's say Regis coming there, big as hell, rehydration. He beat the fuck out of Matias. They just gonna say, "Hey man, he was big as hell. He beat the fuck out of Matias because he was big as hell." Right? It's gonna be something, right? So my thing, Devin, you fought the best. You don't fought literally, right? You fought the dude that beat T.O., who's considered the best. T.O. beat Loma, and they consider Loma number one pound for pound, right? Kambosos beat T.O., right? T.O. was top 3 pound for pound, right? George Kambosos upset T.O., right? George Kambosos upset T.O. George Kambosos was about to duck you two and fight Lomachenko, but Lomachenko had to go to war. And that's how Devin got in this position. A fucking war had to happen. Yo, and y'all be hating on this dude, bro. A real life war had to happen for Devin to even get a shot at Undisputed, right? So yeah, I get it. This is a bit out of Devin character to be fighting bums, to be fighting scrubs and shit, right? I get it. It's a shock to us. It's a shock to us. Damn, Devin fighting a bum. It's a shock, right? But if you can't fight the dude who everybody think good and go get you the bag, you might as well fight the next best thing, which might be an even better thing. And Ryan Garcia, right? Right? And ain't nothing wrong with this. We supposed to want every fighter to do this, right? But this what niggas want Devin to do. Niggas want Devin to go to each division and get undisputed in every division. Right? They want Devin to go to every division, right? And fight all of the top fighters, right? All of them, every last one of them. And that's what you supposed to do, right? But why is Devin the only person we hold to that goddamn standard? Why is Devin the only person? Why is Devin the only person we think is supposed to fight every single champion in every single division? Right? Them niggas been at 140 for a long ass time. Long ass time. Man, Josh Taylor been at the top of that motherfucking mountain. Why these niggas want to go in there Josh Taylor like that? Why these niggas want to go in there Josh Taylor like that? People want to talk all this shit about what Devin ain't. People don't realize we didn't say Devin ain't popular. Devin don't sell for so long and so much and so loud that you got everybody, that you starting to get more and more people to watch Devin be like, and tell you, Devin don't sell, Devin, but you get more and more people starting to come in and talk about what the hell Devin doing, right? I knew Devin had made it when motherfucking Shady McCoy come in it on Devin Haney. I knew Devin had made it when motherfucking Paul Pierce come in on Devin Haney. I knew Devin had made it when ESPN started talking about Devin Haney on random fucking days. What we seeing right now? What we seeing right now is we seeing Devin Haney take that next step into stardom. Like, it got to start somewhere. And I use this for relativity, relativity, right? It got to start somewhere. This right here will be considered, right? Devin did already beat the Jose Castillos, right? He beat him, Lomachenko. He beat the dude they said, was the best for the longest, right? Top pound for pound guy. Just beat him. Controversially, too. I'm going somewhere with this. Controversially, too. He beat him already. I already beat that guy. I already beat the Luis Castillo. Lomachenko. Right? What he about to do now with Ryan Garcia? What he about to do now with Ryan Garcia is he about to reel in that Oscar De La Hoya. He about to reel in that Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I mean? He about to reel that Oscar De La Hoya on in. You feel me? That's 45 minutes ago. The ball is rolling. Ryan Garcia versus the real Devin Haney. Right? So what we finna do is we finna take care of this pay-per-view problem, right? That everybody like to talk about. we finna take care of this pay-per-view problem that everybody talking about. Right? We finna take care of this pay-per-view problem. But look though, I actually think, man, this should add some pressure to it, right? He said in time Devin will beat Earl. He can't move. I mean, yeah, because Earl gonna be 38. Yeah, Earl gonna be 38. Earl type of nigga who gonna get in there with it. I tell you, you ain't gonna fight him though. And they actually got a little something going now. You still said Earl Smith. Shout out my nigga Trap. Y'all talking about Earl don't make me mad, dog. They don't make me mad, man. Trap, Earl don't push the button like that, man. Because Earl ain't receiving hate like that no more. You know, when Earl was receiving all that hate, Devin Haney getting the hate right now, man. But you probably wasn't trolling, but you used Errol Spence. You could have used anybody. But you used Errol. You probably ain't trolling, but you use Errol though. You know what I mean? He said at this point they'll need to forget Tank. Like why I need to forget AJ? Now Wilder and AJ, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, Jason. That's gonna happen, Jason. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're about to take care of this pay-per-view problem, dog. That everybody talking about this popularity and no numbers and biggest pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Even if that motherfucker don't do 1.2, if it get close, it just got to be a successful pay-per-view. Now, of course, they go compare it to Tanks and Ryan, which is I'm gonna compare it to Tanks and Ryan. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm gonna compare it to Tanks and Ryan because that's important. Because if it do happen to go higher, then boy, oh boy, dog. Don't let it go higher than taking Ryan. Oh my god. But now I like that though. I like that fight. I like that fight when it was Tank. That's why I can talk like this, y'all. So I'm coming from the standpoint. I understood it when Tank doing it. I understood it when Tank did it. You doing it for the money. That's the only reason you will fight Ryan Garcia. He don't got no belts, right? Right. He adds a name to your resume, right? And they hate to use this word legacy, right? Right. But that's exactly what Ryan Garcia is because he's popular. Watch this. I got one for y'all. How many losses Arturo Gatti got? You know what I mean? The answer is a lot, right? Right. Is Arturo Gatti a legend? Yes, the fuck he is. Because of the way that he fights. Because he fought everybody and who he fought. Yes, the fuck he is a legend. Right? You fight Ryan Garcia for the same reason you fight guys like Arturo Gatti. Right? And actually, Ryan got to get some fucking championships before he even become Arturo Gatti. You know what I mean? He got to get some ships before he even become Gotti. So he ain't even as good as Gotti. But I'm just using Gotti as an example, like a fighter who ain't like one of the best all time, a fighter who got a few losses, but a nigga that you have to fight. Namesake, Gotti in fucking Atlantic City, nigga, that's a bag. If you know your boxing. Gotti in Atlantic City, yeah, that's a ching. Ryan Garcia, ching. Guys like that, you must fight. Said it won't be high to because Tank fans specifically don't buy Devin fights, but it will be Devin's highest grossing fight. Yeah, facts. Yep, let's go do numbers, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I think at this point though, the cat, like, if Devin fight Ryan Garcia, the casual public is gonna eat that fight alive. They gonna eat that shit up. They're gonna eat that shit alive, bro. You gonna have niggas. First of all, the stars are going to come out because the stars come out for them fights anyway, right? The stars are going to come out. So you gonna have the stars packing the building and the people at home, bro. The stars that don't make it, They go buy that fight, bro. I think that fight go do numbers, dog, because Devin got cash right. Devin in that Loma fight was a blessing in disguise for Devin. The way it happened. If Devin had a watched Loma, I don't think it would have rung bells the way that it rung bells. Hear me out, Judah. Hear me out, Judah. Anybody in the back? Nah, ain't nobody in the back. Hear me out. I think the way that Devin beat Loma was exactly the way that it needed to happen, right? Because I feel like if Devin would have watched him, it wouldn't have made that much noise like that. I feel like he needed some controversy. He needed something to talk about. He either needed to knock him out, right? Or he either needed it to be exactly what the fuck happened. A close ass fight where you're not sure if this guy want to get people talking. Devin got people talking with that Loma fight, bro. Really think about this. Real shit. Real shit. Devin name has not stopped being talked about, bro, since Lomachenko, bro. Since Lomachenko. Niggas ain't stopped talking about, bro. You know what I mean? And now the shit with him and Regis, that shit was on the zone. Right? So it's on the zone, and Regis already not really that known. Right? So that's 2 strikes. But now you got Ryan, right? Who motherfuckers know. Y'all both technically fight. Ryan can fight anywhere. Y'all both technically fight on the zone. So this is gonna be a the zone fight too. But the difference is it's with somebody that motherfucker know. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers know who Ryan is. What's good for the goose, man? Got to be good for the gander, dog. I would say this. Ever since they beat on Regis, Tank fans been acting real different. They been acting real different, Jason. Man, they been acting real different, Jason. Yeah, facts, Trap. Facts. And that's the backstory to this, Trap. Hey, Trap. Honestly, Trap, you're right, bro. And that's the backstory to this, dog. Hey, somebody else said this and I agree, right? Because I say this too. Ryan go fight all them folks. Ryan go fuck around and fight everybody. See what I'm saying, Judah? I'm telling you, bro. The way that the fight went down with Loma and Dale, bro, that's the best thing that could have happened, bro. That's the best thing that could have happened, bro. Hey, Jason. I got you, G. Jason, check it out, Jason. I got you, G. Devin Haney retweeted. Also, De La Hoya said the ball is rolling. Ryan Garcia versus real Devin Haney. 11:40 a.m. 12:20:23. It is 12:44 right now. So that was an hour ago. After De La Hoya said that an hour ago. Ball rolling, my G. That might be what? That's gonna be. That's probably gonna be early in the year. But I digress. I digress. I digress. What's good? What's good, Jay Gill? Appreciate you sliding through. Yeah, but the ball rolling on that, Jay. You know what I mean? But bro, nah, we ain't gonna do that though. We ain't gonna act like, hey, again, you 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 don't fight Ryan because he a great fighter. You fight Ryan for that bad, right? What was the best? What was the highest? Watch this. What's this? What was the highest grossing pay-per-view last year, y'all? What was the highest grossing pay-per-view? What Devin Haney say? What Devin Haney say at that post-fight press conference after Regis? He said, I already been undisputed. I just came up to 140. I fought arguably the best fighter at 140. I'm a 2-division champ. He said, at this point, I either want to go to 147 and get another division, but I want to make the biggest and best fights happen. Wherever the biggest and the best fights happen, those big money fights, I want to make those fights happen. He said exactly that. You get what I'm saying? What was the highest grossing fight in 2023? Real question, not rhetorical. Real question, not rhetorical question. Right, my boy. There you go. And who the two niggas Devin Haney went straight for? Right, Devin Haney didn't even call. I ain't gonna. That was all Ryan. Devin Haney didn't even call that Ryan because I don't think Devin Haney thought Ryan was a real fight because Ryan already ducked Devin Haney. You know what I mean? I don't even think he thought that was a real fight. He ain't even called out. He ain't even called out Ryan because I don't even think he thought Ryan was a real fight. You know what I mean? He ain't even think Ryan was a real fight. So Ryan had to knock on his door, but he damn sure answered, right? But he wasn't that Tank, who everybody think is the greatest, right? He went at new Floyd Mayweather, right? He went at the new Money Mayweather. He went at the GOAT, right? The greatest fighter in the world, Gervonta Tank Davis, right? The best fighter to ever do it, right? Right? He went at Tank first, and now you got to fight Ryan, dog. You know what I mean? Make perfect sense to me, man. He said if Shakur keep hiding 35, he's not gonna have no good resume. Everybody getting beat on. He said Ryan is smart. Beating Devin makes him a champion. Gets him paid. Lines him back up with Tank. Losing to him gets him paid. Keeps him relevant. And lining Devin up to beat the nigga that beat him. Yep. Yep. Ryan got everything to win, man. Ryan got everything to win, dog. For real. Ryan got everything to win. Ryan is touching every fan base, bro. Say what you want. Ryan is touching every fan base. European, Mexican, right? He Mexican. You know what I mean? The YT community. Love him like one of their own. You know what I mean? He just fought Gervonta. Now, we know who he is, right? Me and you, black people. You know what I mean? He about to fight Devin. That's going to add another one. Oh, you know what I mean? What Hector Camacho say? I'll fight all you niggas. You know what I mean? Nah, shout out to Rando, for real. Because it take nuts to fight Tank. It take nuts to fight Devin. And it take big nuts to fight both of them. Stop playing. Stop playing. You know what I mean? But he got everything to win. But Ryan can lose as many fights as he wants to, bro. It's not going to affect him. It's not going to affect dude, bro. Because I'm going to look at Ryan rank is going up, actually. Honestly. Shit's going up, honestly. You know what I mean? But if we talking resumes, Ryan got Tank and Dev on his resume. Tank and Dev on your resume is equal to Devin fighting Cambosis, Loma, and Reese's. Ooh, that's wild, bro. He was taking Dev on this. Quick. What's good, quick? Ooh, who else got Tank and Dev on that? Cambos, what's the boy name? Damn, what's the boy name? Fucking y'all know the dude, Gamboa. Gamboa did it. Boys, that's the only person named Gamboa. You know what I mean? Ryan put Tank in his heyday, but Ryan gonna be rich as a motherfucker. Watch though. Ryan gonna be rich as a bitch. Watch. Ryan gonna be rich as a bitch, bro. Watch, bro. Ryan gonna have like 11 had two little dudes have boxing. Oh yeah, quick. It's the new Erlen Bud. You know how we do it. Quick. TWT. You know how we do it. It's new. Quick. I've been saying that, quick. It's always quick. It's always that fight, quick. It's always that fight. Quick be laughing at us. It's always that fight, quick. This is the new that fight. This is the new Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. It is what it is. You can deny it. You can deny not you, Quick. I'm talking about the public, right? You can deny it all you want to. You can try to avoid it. It don't need to get his head against that, but it's getting there. It's getting there. You know what I mean? But it's the new Erlen Bud. It got people. It got everybody. You know what I mean? On a certain side fighter, right? The fighter and his fans on a certain side acting real different. You know what I mean? He's got a man arguing like it's the finest chick that everybody wants, and she only winked at one person. Right. You know what I mean? This is the one, quick. This is the one, quick. This is it. Got niggas acting real different. This is it, man. And these just the lateral moves, right? These just the lateral moves. Except, oh no, man. If Devin fight, they fighting at 140, so I mean they're gonna stick around at 140. So it still changed. I get a lot of content from laughing at me. Yeah, Quick could be laughing at us, y'all. I'm the puppet master, and I be up here orchestrating it. What Bud say? I'm the puppet master. Hell yeah, man! This is the one, quick. This is the one. What we really need to do, right? Which is what's gonna happen. Which is what's gonna happen, right? What we really need to do, Queen. Because now we're about to talk about Devin Ryan. Now Devin Ryan about to get the spotlight. You know what I mean? He's out on argue like females if she won't. Yeah, facts. Facts, Judah. Right. It's a lot of chicks, man. There's a lot of chicks out here, man. My bad. But yeah, he said, "Guy, YouTubers hate on there every day." Man, Brazy. Great content. We just said something about she got great content when we get these fights. Who else like this? Who else was like this? Benavidez and Charlo was like this for a second. Benavidez and Charlo was like this for a second. You know what I mean? She said, "What about the fights on Saturday?" Yes, ma'am. I did my breakdown and prediction, bright and early. I think that was Monday I did. Yep. That was Monday. Yep, that was Monday. This current news, quick. This current, man, quick finna argue, y'all. This current news, quick. This happened today. Dev and Ryan, baby. Devin, your favorite fighter, quick. Devin, your favorite fighter, quick. Devin about to fight your favorite fighter. And guess what? And guess who training these people we talking about? AJ. Guess who trained AJ and Ryan? Y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. I'm telling you, man. She said shit. She said shit. That's shit. That's cookie, bro. Shit. Guess who trained Ryan, y'all? Our boy. Quick. Our boy. This shit finna get good, y'all. I'm telling you, shit about to get spicy. Guess who didn't train Ryan against Tank? Come on now, man. Guess who didn't train Ryan against Tank? Matter of fact, you know what? Fuck it, quick. Ryan not trash no more. Has Ryan Garcia not gotten better since he got with Derrick James and in his last 2 fights? Has he not gotten better? 1 fight? He had Tank and that Dirty nigga. Did he not look improved, Jason? Fuck it, quick. I'm gonna give these niggas something else to argue about, quick. Did he not look improved? Fuck that. Ryan is better than he was when he fought Tank. He with Derrick James, he looked hell of a lot better than he looked. He had that sorry ass shoulder roll. He had that sorry ass shoulder roll going right, but he looked better. Like he got to practice on it, right? But he looked better. That sorry ass shoulder roll is better than him getting punched in the stomach. Ryan said, "I'm not getting punched in the stomach no more." Ryan said, "I'm not getting punched in the stomach no more, man. Fuck that. You gonna punch me in my back before you punch me." Ryan said, "You go punch me in my motherfucking back before you punch me in my stomach, nigga." You can't say that's not a man that didn't learn from his mistakes. Shout out to Ryan, man. Shout out to Ryan for his growth and learning from his mistakes. He said, "Bitch, you punching me in my back. You not hitting me in my stomach no more. I ain't getting hit in my stomach no more." Ryan said, "I'm not getting hit in my stomach no more." Ryan is better than he was when he fought Tank. Fuck it. Yep, Derrick James. He gonna have Derrick James against Devin. He better off the wall. Derrick James alone makes him better. He had who you have? What's the old guy name? Goosen. He had Goosen at first. Goosen barely. Nope. Derrick James better trainer. Did Ryan Garcia not look much better? He threw the same combination. He threw the same fucking combination 12 times against Tank. That boy showed a variety of punches against that Dirty nigga. What that nigga named Dirty? He supposed to be a knockout puncher and all this and shit. Had me believing in the hype and shit. I'm like, man, Ryan might get knocked out. Now he did, I ain't gonna lie. But that dude, it's like, I guess he did hit pretty hard, right? But since he was hitting Ryan in the back and shit, I guess it ain't really affect Ryan. He was punching Ryan in the back and shit. So I guess he didn't affect Ryan, right? But he didn't look like all that power puncher against Ryan. He really didn't. But that was selling it like, but now he really was. He was a prospect like New Mexico nigga. Like I heard about him, right? I'm like, damn, he could punch a little bit. Man, Ryan must did a bunch of back exercises and shit though. Cause Ryan didn't like he got touched too much. What's his name? Dirty, Oscar Dirty. Yeah. Did Ryan not look better? Bro, Ryan fought Gervonta Tank Davis. In April. Came back and fought another fucking knockout puncher. Ryan better now than he was when he fought Gervonta Tank Davis. Fuck it. He stopped the nigga that ain't never been stopped before in the 8th round. Stopped the nigga with one loss, never been stopped before. Right? Never been stopped before. His only other loss was to a dude that's 30-5. So the dude he lost to ain't no trash either. Now Shay, he not training with DJ this fight because he's overseas, right? He gonna use Ben Davison over there. But after because Ben Davison can't come to America, right? But he gonna be fighting out of America from now on. He using Ben Davison over there. He giving Ben Davison some work over there. But he said he coming back when he Derrick James is going to be his trainer, his everyday trainer, he said. But he working with Ben Davison for this fight because it's overseas and you know he want to give Ben Davison some work. Type shit. But I digress. Shout out to my girl, Shay. Let me get back to my right. He said, tease it, the hell you trying to do? I see what you trying to do. Stop that shit. Ryan Garcia is way better now, bro. Bro, real talk. Does Derrick James not give him Derrick James not give him an advantage? Not an advantage, that's wrong word, right? Now I'm tripping, right? Does Derrick James not give him a weapon that he did not have in that fight with Gervonta Tank Davis? Does Derrick James not give him a little boost? It don't. Derrick James gives him a boost. It gives him something extra. It gives him more. He has more. Oh, shit. Does Derrick James not add an element to Ryan Garcia's game that he did not possess? He said, yeah, people try to say Ryan looked bad. And he said, no, he didn't. If Ryan wasn't lead fighting before shit. Nah, he didn't look bad. He didn't look bad in his last fight at all, though. Nah, real talk, I'm not trolling. He didn't look bad in his last fight, but he knocked the nigga out. Had never been knocked out. Knocked his ass out with one punch. He looked bad? No, he didn't. That defense was ugly, right? Nah, bro, be for real, though. Honestly, bro. Ryan Garcia is 25 years old, bro. That dude got fucking 24 knockouts he just beat. Man, Ryan knocked his ass smooth out. He didn't take no punishment, right? Bro, he didn't look bad at all. That shoulder roll was ugly as hell because it was a back roll. It wasn't a shoulder roll. He was rolling his back. He was like, turning his back. He said, but Ryan said, I'm not getting punched in the stomach no more. I know what happened, bro. Everybody was like, look at his back. He turned his back. I ain't the shoulder roll. He was doing the shoulder roll, but he got punched in the. He was like, bro, I'm not getting hit in the fucking stomach. He said, I'm gonna turn my back to his motherfucking ass. He said, I'm gonna roll. Ryan did the shoulder all the way roll. That's what he did. He said the shoulder all the way roll. That's what Ryan did. It was the shoulder roll, but it was the shoulder all the way roll. Ryan said, I'm not getting hit in my fucking stomach at no point in time again, period. Point blank. He said, okay, he looks slightly better. That's all I'm saying, DP. That's all I'm saying, man. He looked a little better. Derrick, you know what I'm saying? Slightly. Oh, shit. Y'all see when I start talking that shit, how people start rolling in. Ryan Garcia is a better fighter now than he was when he fought Tank. Devin is about to fight a better version of Ryan Garcia than Tank fought. This is my story. I'm from that Chateau. I went from being broke to sleeping in a shot shirt. This is my story. Sticking to it. Now I'm just playing though. Nah, for real though, man. For real though, dog. Man, y'all can't be mad at Devin for getting the bag, bro. Just like we want mad at Tank for getting the bag, man. Y'all can't be mad at Devin for getting the bag, man. Nah, for real though. Y'all can't be mad at that man for getting the bag, dog. Quick, right? Hey, quick. You know this next, Queen. You know this. Oh shit! Hey, Queen. Hey, he beat Devin quick. He smashing Tank. Quick, he beat Devin. He smashing Tank. Smashing. Know what it sound like? Y'all don't be smashed. That's why y'all know this. He beat Devin. Over with. No, oh shit. Oh, he said, no, that's facts though. Ryan is not drained. He has better. Hey, Judah. That's all I'm saying, Judah, man. Hey, look, I could do this shit if I want to now. I could do this shit. That's my nigga KO, bro. I could argue any topic. When he had the series and nigga fall out, if he called me first, 9 times out of 10, I'm hopping in there. I don't give a fuck who it is. I think I hopped in there with Nick J. I hopped in there with somebody else. And I knew I was gonna lose Nick J because Nick J looked better than me. And that's how it worked, right? I would have picked Nick J over me that day. So I ain't even tripping, on it type deal. But yeah, I could argue some shit now. You know what I mean? But now, honestly though, like what Judah said, is he no rehydration clause, 140. Would Judah be wrong? He do have a better trainer. Derrick James is a better trainer than the old guy name at the gym or wild card gym, boxing gym. What's his name? Goosen. He is a better trainer than Goosen, But if you say that, Judah, they gonna say, "Well, quick we said, right?" If I say that, right, they gonna say that part. Oh man. Now, quickly, we'll never get a fight, Queen. We'll never get good fights, man. Sis, we'll never get good fights, man. The breaking news, T said Dad would look bad against Ryan Garcia. Oh, shit. Shit, man. Ryan got Derrick James. He just knocked out nigga that ain't never been knocked out. Man, knocked out Dirte. Bro, Dirte is a fucking welterweight. He a fucking welterweight. 5'9", 71-inch arm reach. That's Earl fucking Spence. That nigga just knocked out Earl Spence. That's another headline, y'all make that. T said Ryan knocked out Earl Spence. Ryan just knocked out Earl fucking Spence. 5'9", 71-inch arm reach. 21 knockouts. Stop playing with Chief Keef. Ooh, like them boys ain't been out there. Chief Keef ain't did this. Chief Keef ain't did that. Chief Keef, man, shut up. Ryan Garcia ain't did this. Oh shit. Ryan Garcia ain't this. Ryan Garcia ain't that. Nigga, Ryan Garcia, right? The nigga fight everybody. Fuck what you saying? Nigga ain't ready for no smoke. Y'all talk about some shit when he was a motherfucking kid. Even nigga was a kid. He was getting there, sparring, taking them. Look, little Rolly in them, Dev in them. Stop playing like Ryan ain't been in that field. Shut up. Oh man. Oh man. Oh shit, man. But not for real though, man. But niggas fight Ryan for the bag, man. There ain't no reason, bro. There's no reason nobody should. Hey, this dirt. Why y'all think this Dirte nigga fought Ryan? Honestly, like the last nigga he fought. Why does anybody fight Ryan Garcia, man? It ain't hard. It's not hard, y'all. Why does anybody fight Ryan Garcia? It could be one of two things, and they both are the same thing in the root. One or two things. Why do niggas fight Ryan Garcia, man? One or two things. Either for the fame or the bag. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. The fame is the bag. Ask Gervonta Tank Davis, right? With a name comes the fame. With the fame comes the change. Niggas is fighting Ryan because they want that change. Because he got that fame and he got that name. The same reason, a lot of the same reasons niggas want to fight Tank, right? Because he got that name and that fame, and it gonna bring you that change, and it's gonna bring change to your motherfucking life. It's gonna bring change to your motherfucking people. It's gonna bring change to your motherfucking pockets. Hey, real talk, y'all. Honestly, real talk, real shit. What's the first thing that Gervonta Tank Davis did after that Ryan Garcia fight? Y'all remember? I ain't gonna put nothing in y'all head, no hints or nothing. What's the first thing they did? He did something that he never did before after these other fights, bro. He did something I never seen him. Devin got something he do after every fight. But Tank did something after that fight with Ryan that I never seen him do after a fight. What Tank do, y'all? Y'all know he did, like, and when I say immediately, I mean like no. Oh my God. Nah, D-Man. Nah, Jay Gibb. Nah, D-Man. Nah, Jay Gibb. He caught Fidel before the fight, right? Now, Judah. Not Hug. No, not Hug, Ryan. Okay, my bad. It was the next morning, right? Not in the ring with Ryan, right? Right. Because all y'all all right. Everything y'all said was right. Hug Ryan. Yep, called out. Yep. But that was before, right? And D-Man too, right? But now, the next morning, quick, they fucked up quick. They fucked up quick. They fucked up. I tried to ignore that nigga, dog. They fucked up. He knew that motherfucking else. He knew that motherfucking else. Oh my fucking God, man. He knew that was the goddamn. He knew. Oh, shit. Oh my fucking God, dog. Everybody knew I wasn't talking about that shit. Oh shit. I'm talking. Let me answer, man. This nigga, right? Woo. He had the spread, y'all. Y'all remember in the mirror? He went to the mirror, dog. He had all the goddamn money, man. He had all the money in front of the mirror. I'm finna show y'all, dog. Oh, man. Man, it's fucked up, dog. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shit. These niggas. I said, I gotta stop playing the guess. I gotta stop playing the guessing game with you niggas, dog. This joint, man. Hold on a minute. This joint, dog. Y'all remember that joint? Y'all remember that joint after the Ryan Garcia fight? Why he want to fight Ryan Garcia? He want to fight Tank Leftovers. Ryan trash. Damn, that's beneath you. Damn, I thought you only fight the best. Oh, damn. Why would you want to fight Ryan? I thought, why? Why would you want to fight Ryan? Why would you want? Why would you want to fight? Why would you want to fight Ryan? Oh, you want to fight Tank Leftovers? Oh, oh, that's why. You see that? You see that? That's why. You see that? No, I ain't showing today. I ain't showing. I ain't no hater, bro. I ain't showing today, bro. I'm making my. Nah, bro. I ain't showing today. Hey, somebody did. Drew Titan. Drew. Drew got to get the dance on loop, bro. Oh man, no, I'm not showing the dance. He did this before, after he started. That's after, bro. Nah, that was after Ryan, man. That was after Ryan. The underwear shit was before. That was way before. The underwear shit might have been that might have been that one Hector. That was before Hector. The underwear shit was before Hector. Y'all fucked up, dog. I'm done with y'all niggas, bro. I'm done with y'all niggas, man. Y'all fucked up in here. This nigga said show today. Y'all fucked up. Oh man. But dog, but you know why, man. Y'all know what's going on, bro. This go answer a lot of questions for Dale, dog. For real. This will answer a lot of questions for Dale. This go out the pay-per-view joint. Can he sell? You know what I mean? If he lose, imagine if Dale lose to fucking Ryan. Oh my God. Everything that he worked for go be done. Right? Because of who Ryan is, Dale got everything to lose here. Dale has everything to lose here. You cannot lose to Ryan Garcia. And he fight Ryan Garcia at 140 with no rehydration. Now I know that ain't what you want to hear, but it's the fact, right? But come on, man. But you fight Ryan for the bag, man. That's why you fight Ryan. For the bag. You know what I mean, dog? Y'all terrible in this job, man. Ryan Garcia, way better than he was now when he fought Tank. Dog. No, I'm just bullshitting. But bro. T like, you might say T like Ryan. Hey, real talk. Now this, hey. Ryan go hit a nigga with the shoulder back. Man, you don't know how niggas go react to their shoulder back, man. You don't know how he go. You don't know how people go react to their shoulder back. Ryan be doing, bro. Their shoulder back. It's hard to penetrate that. You can't penetrate their shoulder back. You know what I'm saying? Their shoulder back, bro. That shit hard to game plan for. Devin got a game plan for their shoulder back. You know what I'm saying, bro? She about to get real in here. She about to get real in the field, G. When they shoulder back, nigga bust their shoulder back out, game over with. Y'all laughing. Derrick James taught him that shoulder back. For real, that junk gonna take Ryan far. He gonna take him far after Devin, right? He gonna take him to the hospital. The funny part about this is Ryan don't know what he got himself into, right? Because the trick with Tank is, right? He gonna hit you one time, right? And you gonna hit the ground. And that's gonna be it with Tank. The thing with Devin is he go hit your ass 150 fucking times, right? And you go wish he knocked your ass out. With Tank, you got to prepare yourself for the knockout or to not get knocked out, right? With niggas like Tank, right, you got to prepare yourself for the knockout or to not get knocked out, right? With niggas like Devin, you know you probably go be in that bitch 12 rounds. And you probably know he go hit your ass at least 50 plus times. You getting hit 50 plus times tonight. Believe it. Right? With Tank, you might get lucky, right? He might hit your ass. He might hit you clean one time. And he might chip shot your ass about another 50 times. You know what I mean? Before the end of that fight over. You know what I mean? Yeah, your ass is going to get hit. And the fucked up part is you ain't gonna get hit with one joint that's gonna knock you out, right? You gonna get hit with one joint where you gonna realize, oh shit, I'm on the ground. Then you like, now I gotta get off the ground, right? And then you gonna be trying to figure out why the fuck your vision blurry is here, right? You gonna be like, what damn? He right here in front of me. Why my shit comes to going blurry and shit, right? And that's because he gonna be punching on your motherfucking ass, and you don't see them shits coming. That's what it is, right? Now Regis ain't the best boxer, right? This is what they ain't gonna tell you. Boxing, please. Boxing, please. This is what they ain't gonna tell you. Regis ain't the best boxer, right? But Regis is one of the best hookers, right? He's one of the best brawlers, right? He's one of the best hookers, most definitely at that division. You got some hookers in that division now too. Regis, Subriel, what's the boy name that Subriel just beat? He a motherfucking hooker too. The nigga Subriel just beat. You know what I mean? Regis is a damn good hooker. Regis couldn't even land his fucking hooks that night, dog. He couldn't even land his hooks and shit that night. His body punches, his hooks or shit. None of that shit. Like, this is, and another thing they ain't gonna tell you. Regis and Haney. Regis and Tank. Regis is a version of Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, he's a version of Gervonta Tank Davis without, no, he don't have the feet that Gervonta Tank Davis has, right? But if we talking power, right, he's a version of him. Stature, he's a version of him. Arm reach, he's a version of him. IQ, not so much, right? Feet, not so much, right? When you fighting a guy with the reach like Devin and you got the stature of a Tank or Regis, that jab go get a little different. That jab is going to get a little different, right? In order for you to land your shit, you a lot of times you're gonna want to have to suck them into you. But if you walking, him walking Dev down, right, all night, right? Dev is in excellent shape. This is this at 140 though. I think that's got a lot to do with it too. I think that's why niggas don't want to. You 140 Dev, you know what I mean? It wasn't no back end fall off. You know what I mean? It wasn't no, I gotta go toe to toe on the back end because I'm tired. It was none of that. It was, I'm gonna beat your ass right here from range in the middle. You not gonna fucking touch me. When you get close to me, I'm gonna go around you. I'm gonna go under you if I got to. I'm gonna clinch you if I got to, and walk you back if I got to. It was, I'm gonna fight you where I want to fight you, right? When you're that stature of like a Regis or a Tank. Now that's gonna be a play. That's gonna come into play. He's not gonna Tank. If you think at any time anybody is about to throw a high guard up on Dale and walk them down, Lomachenko tried that, right? And he lost. You know what I mean? And that was at 135, right? So that if you think you about to wait Devin down till he tired, You gonna be getting your face boxed out for 12 rounds. You gonna look up and you gonna be like, damn, I thought it was 15 rounds in this fight. Because I was bullshitting for that 12 right there. If you think you just about to go in there and walk that man down. Right? Well, Regis just found out, right? You liable. And I keep bringing this up, right? I compared Loma to Castillo, and I compared, Ryan Garcia to Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I mean? So, and what Regis just found out is, right, that all that pillow fisted, he ain't got no power shit, right? They said that about somebody else, right? That I compare Loma to Castillo and Ryan to De La Hoya, right? They said that about somebody else, right? And what you might find out at 140 is that he might be able to knock your motherfucking ass out. He might be able to knock your motherfucking ass out if you come in there playing. Regis thought he was gonna walk Devin down. Loma thought he was gonna walk Devin down. Loma had a little plan. Loma was like, yeah, I'm gonna throw my hat guard up. Then when he swing, I'm gonna jump around him. Throw boom, 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 boom. That shit work. Boom, boom, boom. Like that shit work. You know what I mean? But one thing about Devin is he improved every single fight. Did Devin not improve from Lomachenko to Regis? You goddamn right he did. Clearly. Every fight is different. We're gonna see how he fight Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? But I digress. But nah, if Tank coming there think he finna walk Devin down, hell yeah, he getting stopped. Hell yeah, he getting stopped. If he think he about to come in there and just walk Devin down, if he think he's about to come and walk Devin down and get it and just switch, yes, damn right, he gonna get his ass stopped. It might be he might not make it. It might not be a TKO. He said, how come every day Styles make fights, but when it comes to Tank, nobody can beat him, shake him head? It's because nobody ain't beat him yet. You know how it goes with nobody. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. But I mean, but you know people who could beat your favorite fighter, because even in that sense, because I knew that Earl Spence could beat Bud Crawford, and I knew Bud Crawford could beat Earl Spence, right? So I knew that it was there. I knew that it could happen, right? But you know the fighters who probably could beat your favorite fighter. You know. Bud fans were so scared of the fact that Earl probably could beat Bud, they forgot how good Bud was. You know what I mean? But you know who got a chance to beat your guy, right? And Devin got a chance to beat Tank. Tank got a chance to knock Devin ass the fuck out. Shakur got a chance to beat Devin. Tank got a chance to beat Shakur. You know what I mean? That's just how the cookie crumbles. And whether you want to believe it or not, right? All jokes aside, somebody we ain't mentioned, you want to believe it or not, Teofimo Lopez. Focus Teofimo Lopez. Focus Adrian Broner. Focus Teofimo Lopez. Probably could beat some of these dudes too. He competes with your favorite fighter. Teofimo Lopez is a problem for your favorite fighter on his A game. He's a problem. We know this. Honestly, like all biasness, all jokes, shit aside. Like these dudes can fight. And Ryan was the last one in talent, right? But I think him coming from Tank to Dirte to Devin, I think he stunned his growth a little bit because Devin gonna fuck him up, right? But I think he was growing kind of nicely, honestly. Ryan, like, him stepping up to fight Tank, right? Him doing that shit, and him with the Dirte fight, seeing how he looked against Dirte, right? Him stopping Dirte, never been stopped. 21 knockouts, 26 wins, 21 knockouts, 1 loss. You stopped him in the 8th round. You know what I mean? 1 shot knockout, impressive. You know what I mean? I think he's growing into a good fighter, right? Don't think he's there yet, right? But I do think Ryan went from a C- fighter, right, to like a C+ fighter, right? I think he's ever improving. Now I think Devin about to fuck his growth up, right? But Ryan seemed like he a resilient guy. He got stopped. He took it pretty well. He took it on the chin. You know what I mean? He took it on the chin. You know what I mean? So a loss probably ain't but I think he maybe you fighting them, you gonna add another loss to your shit. But I guess after you fight them two, you can fight bum 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 because you man after that, bro. You know what I mean? Shit, bro. Shit, come on, bro. Shit, ain't nobody else fighting Tank and Dale like that. Ain't nobody else fighting Tank and Dale for. And nigga that did fight Tank and Dale, right? They make fun of him like he a joke. I ain't even gonna say his name. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. But nigga who did fight Tank and Dale, they talk about him like he a joke. Like he ain't got 40 plus wins, multiple division champion shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's why niggas don't be wanting. That's why niggas like Tank. That's why niggas don't be wanting to fight people and risk losing their own shit because y'all gonna talk shit about them. Cause y'all go talk shit about them. You know what I mean? Yeah, focus T.O. like focus AB. You know what I mean? That's why niggas don't want to talk shit about him. Niggas, bro, it's nigga right now. Nigga got damn near 40 plus wins. Got mobile division champs. He fought every old nigga, fought every young nigga, fought fucking man, fought everybody. Everybody. People talk about him like he a motherfucking joke. I hate you niggas, man. I hate you niggas. That's why niggas don't want to challenge themselves. That's why niggas like me gotta come on here and tell y'all how Tank don't want to challenge himself. But that's why niggas don't want to challenge themselves. Because we shit on niggas who challenge themselves. How you go shit on a nigga who fought 2-3 generations of best fighters and shit? Nigga fought Floyd Mayweather. Nigga fought motherfucking Devin Haney. How you gonna shit on a nigga like Gamboa? Nigga shit on Gamboa all the motherfucking time. Ain't nobody out here fighting Tank and goddamn Devin. Stop playing. Stop playing, Jay Gibb. Ain't nobody out here fighting Tank and motherfucking Devin. You know what I mean, bro? That shit ain't happening out here. We be shitting on bro. Bro fought a lot of motherfuckers. I don't think he fought Floyd, but you know what I mean? He might fought a lot of motherfuckers in that era. You fight in the Floyd era. You know what I mean? Did Gamboa fight Floyd? Shit, he might have fought his ass. That nigga fought some nigga, but he been fighting damn near 50 years. Let's see the Yurioki Gamboa fight. I don't think did he fight Floyd? I know he fought in the era. He fought a lot of motherfuckers. Who I'm trying to say he fought? That nigga fought Terrence Crawford. That's what he fought, Terrence Crawford. Nigga fought Terrence Crawford. Nigga was on. That's why I'm saying he fought Floyd. Nigga was on knockout. Nigga was on the motherfucking boxing games with what was the last boxing game? Knockout kick. Nigga was on fight night, bro. Nigga was on fight night with Floyd Mayweather. That's why I'm saying he fought Floyd. He fought Floyd. But nah, nigga was on fight night with motherfucking Floyd, bro. And he fought Devin Haney. Let that shit sink in to your head. This nigga was on fight night with Floyd, motherfucking Ricky Hatton, motherfucking Mickey Ward, motherfucking, you know what I mean? Nigga fought Terrence Crawford. How many niggas say they fought Terrence Crawford and Devin Haney, bro? Hey, let that shit sink in. Let that shit sink in. How many niggas say they can fight Tank Davis, Terrence Crawford, and Devin Haney? Come on now, dog. This nigga fought Terrence Crawford, Tank Davis. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on now, man. Come on now, man. Come on now, man. Make it make sense, dog. But I digress. We talk about him like shit, and y'all wonder why niggas don't want to step up and fight nobody. Young boy, motherfucking 30-5. My nigga had 35 fights, and y'all be shitting on that man like he ain't a motherfucking boss. That my nigga ain't a motherfucking boss out here, man. Stop playing with you, Yokis, bro. That's why niggas don't want to challenge themselves, because you gonna throw a nigga away. Adrian Broner got 4 losses in 4 divisions, and we be shitting on him like he's some shit. Damn, if you fighting 4 divisions, bro, damn, you can get a loss, my nigga. That's a loss of division, goddamn it. It didn't quite happen like that, right? But damn, if a nigga get 4 divisions, if a nigga get 4 belts and 4 divisions, bro, a nigga can't get a loss in a division, bro. That shit hard. It's hard to fight in 1 division. It's hard to become a champion in 1 division, let alone 2, right? Let alone 3, let alone 4. You know what I mean? Y'all know it's only like 28 motherfuckers who did that in the history of boxing. As long as boxing been around, 100 plus years, right? It's only like 28 motherfuckers who did that. Been a 4 division champ. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some shit like that. It's a handful of motherfuckers. Come on, man. And we shit on Adrian Broner. We shit on Gamboa. You know what I mean? We shit on Ontario Gatty, Long Leg Gatty. We should applaud them motherfuckers, bro, for giving us all them goddamn fights, for giving us that shit, bro. Bruh. When you go challenge your motherfucking self, man. You got Ryan out here fighting Tank and Devin, bro. You got Ryan out here fighting Tank and Devin, bro. Niggas ain't even fought, bro. A nigga halfway as good as Tank or Devin. Some niggas ain't fought people who halfway as good as Tank or Devin. And some niggas have fought people who more than halfway as good as them, right? But some niggas ain't fought niggas who halfway as good as them. Some niggas, I get it, bro. But in the fighters you did beat, right, outside of Pedraza, right? Was they at 130? 135. Right? Pedraza is a good one. Right? That's a good one, but he's not a Hall of Famer. That's a good one, though, right? Leo, right? And that one, that's the, like, I think that would be the most glorified one, right? Because Leo is a Hall of Famer in my book, for what you're talking about. Right? Pedraza was damn good when he beat him. Borderline pound for pound. Pedraza was borderline pound for pound when Tank beat him. And I think Leo was borderline pound for pound too, at least in my book. Leo is a damn good fighter, bro. Leo's a damn good fighter, bro. You know what I mean? Damn good fighter. I think he's a Hall of Famer. But I fuck with Leo. Leo fight whoever too. It take nuts to fight as many people as Leo fought. The people he fought, as many people as he fought. You know what I mean? That takes some nuts. Now, what I was getting at was now segue, right? It takes some nuts to do what Leo did, right? Leo came up a division to fight Tank. One of your best wins, if not your best win, Leo Santa Cruz, he came up a division to fight you. Something that, see, a division, like Leo never fought at the division. I have to double check that, right? Because I do this shit off my mind, not off Google, right? I double checked it, but Leo never fought at 135. You fought at 140 before. It's like against the law to ask Tank just to move to a division he fought at before and fight Devin for a strap. Fuck straps. Damn, okay, fuck straps. Well, shit. How much money you gonna make fighting anybody else outside of Devin right now? You know what I mean? Type deal. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, he fought Barrios at 140, right? It ain't, bro. One of your best wins is a nigga who came up. You know what I mean? Your third best win, right? Now I'm talking about competitive wise, right? Ryan Garcia was your biggest fight. You know my word, biggest fight, not best, right? Competitive wise, what your third best win is what? Hector? He came up, right? You got Gamboa is your Gamboa. Leo Gamboa, Pedraza. Leo Gamboa, Pedraza. Hector. Hector probably your fourth best win. As far as competitive wise, like fighter, a good fighter. But 2 out of your 4 best wins is niggas that came up. Is the point that I'm making. I'm gonna give you Gamboa. Gamboa came up. Gamboa came up too. But Gamboa dog, I ain't even gonna do that. Gamboa dog though. Bro, Gamboa dog though. So, bro, shit. Three of your 4 best wins, niggas came up. Pedraza is the win that you got. Your best win you got where a nigga didn't come up. Rolly is a bad. Ryan is a bad. And Ryan came down. You know what I mean? So goddamn. Man, goddamn. And this whole time at 135, boom. What's happening? 30, 35, 40, 35. Devin is at 35 the whole time. the whole time. How did Devin get undisputed at 135? How did he do it with Gervonta Tank Davis in the division? How did that happen? Because now y'all see that's how they never bumped heads already. I just explained that on accident. That's how they never bumped heads already. But I digress because that ain't what we're here for. Right? You know what I mean? Because that ain't what we're here for. That ain't what we're talking about in this EP. But dog, like, come on, man. It ain't. But I digress. Now it look like Ryan and Devin about to fight. Look like Ryan and Devin about to fight. So shit, I guess that's what we on right now. I guess they got some needs. Right? Devin really said it right. People be saying, the Haney's be lying and shit, but the Haney's really be keeping it extremely real, right? And when you do that, you really can't twist it because what Devin said was, man, I really want to go to 147, but it's a lot of fights at 140. I want to make the biggest fight possible, the biggest money, but I'm gonna leave it up to my dad, and he gonna figure it out. And then when they gave it to his dad, what he say? He said, I'm going to do my best to make the best possible fight for Devin with the backing of Eddie Hearn. So they really didn't know. They really didn't know if it was going to. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I digress. Okay. I don't know how to treat it. I don't know how to treat it. Well, I digress. What the fuck was I talking about? Hold on, let me see what I'm talking about. Damn. What was I talking about, y'all? But I digress, man. How long that brother to jump? What the fuck was I talking about? I feel like I was talking about something important too. Oh yeah, Devin and Ryan. It looked like Devin and Ryan. That's what's finna be the business. You know what I mean? So if that's what's gonna be, if that's what he's come to, right, I would much rather see Devin versus Tank, right? But what I don't want people to start acting like he didn't try to fight Tank, right? And it took two people to make that biggest pay per view, right? The biggest pay per view was 1.2 million by Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, right? So if you can't fight one, why not fight the other, right? Right. How you wanna what's the thing that people say about Dev the most, right? It's either the pillow fish, right, or the pay per view, right? Well, he answered the pillow fish with Regis, got everybody acting weird and shit, and the pay per view is about to be answered with Ryan Garcia, right? Ryan Garcia, kudos to Ryan Garcia, you know what I mean, for stepping up and taking these big fights, making the fights that the people want to see. Literally, Ryan Garcia people said they wanted to see this. I ain't gonna lie, I put a vote in for Devin Haney too, just to see how serious he was gonna be about the fucking poll. He said, "Who y'all want to see me fight next, Rolly Romero or Devin Haney?" And Devin Haney won the poll. And I guess we about to see. What the hell really going on. But they said the ball is rolling. They said that the ball is fucking rolling. So we don't know. I guess when they goddamn know. All right, you know what I mean? And I wonder is it gonna be the same 20 million? He came and let Ryan Garcia take his goddamn back. You know what I mean, man? Well, I guarantee you this. Tank Davis probably gonna come out with a fight now. He might be to come out with a fight now. I don't know who he go fight, man. If they'll fight Ryan Garcia, who go fight? He's on here Tank calling out Shakur either. Hey, I do you one better, Jay Gibb. I don't hear Shakur calling out Tank either, right? Jake, yeah, exactly what you said, Jake. Yeah, facts. Everything you said is the truth. And guess what else is the truth, Jake? Yeah. But I don't hear right. What happened to them? What is up with them? What is they doing, Jay Gill? Jay, what is they doing? So I'm not the only person who noticed this, right? So you see this. So you see this shit too, right? So you see this shit too, Jay Gill. Like, what's really going on here? Like, not a slither, nor was it a slither, or was it a peep? Like, what the fuck is going on? Shakur either. And I'm gonna take that down. I don't want people just to think that I'm putting on like man, one of them dudes. Like man, like what's up? Like what's up with that? Y'all in the same division, ain't it? Ain't y'all in the same division? Right? Tank said Shakur or Dale, right? Dale, okay, Dale got to fight. Guess who don't got to fight? That might be my next EP. That might be my next EP. Dale got to fight. But guess who don't got to fight? That boy from Newark. And when we start that, they going to start saying Shakur don't sell. Shakur was boring. You know how that go, bro. But now, for real, they at 135. What's going on, though? What's going on? What's going on? Tell me what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? What the hell is going on? Hey, but look, y'all, I'm finna start gambling this shit, man. I can't miss these 2 o'clock streams. If y'all want to gamble, shit, I'll come back up. If y'all don't, fuck this shit. I could do it right here because I'm already live. I've been on here 2 hours and 40 minutes. He said they going to say Bob don't want that fight, even though he do. Nah. They can't say that no more because it's on wax. I got it on wax. You got it on wax now, dude. It's on wax. It's on wax, man. It's that time, man. It's that time, Judah. They got it on wax, man. He said Fight Night Round 3 PS2 was a great boxing game. Anyone remember? I was just talking about the Fight Night. Nigga was on the video game with Floyd, Diego Corrales, and he fought Devin Haney. Everywhere on the East Coast. Any and everywhere on the East Coast. For real. You could put that bitch in the Wizards Arena like they did last time. Tank showed out the Wizards Arena. Stick that bitch back in the Wizards Arena. Send Shakur to Washington. Yeah, send it. Put that bitch in Washington. Put that joint in Washington. Because New York is too close to Jersey. And you can't put it in Baltimore because there's Tank joint. You put it in DC. That's a neutral site. And Tank already did numbers at that at the Wizards Arena. Or Frank Martin. Or I take Edwin De Los Santos. Or I take, them 3 for sure. Frank, Edwin. Did y'all see Tank fighting El Rayo? That'll be a Tank move, huh? What about Tank versus El Rayo? You fuck with that? You fucking with Tank versus El Rayo? As a layover fight, if he fight Shakur David Nick, he can fight Shakur right now though. Shakur ain't got no fight, but let's just say You know how she go. They just say it don't happen like that. They just say it don't happen like that, right? So would y'all fuck with the Air Rayo fight? Yeah, that sound logical, don't it? Jay Gill. He's the Air Rayo actually tries but look good against a bum. Definitely tank type. Oh, you know what I mean? That sound logical, don't it? That sound logical. And he beat Chris Colbert. Like Tank never fought Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert was calling out Tank. Tank fought the dude that beat him. I think Aaron Rayo improved a little bit his last fight too. He showed a little foot movement. You know what I mean? That last fight, bro. He literally like 10 times a better boxer. He literally like 10 times a better boxer than fucking Chris Colbert. That shit was crazy. Like he turned to a better boxer. Like his boxing games, right? His skill wasn't that far ahead of Chris Colbert's, but that first fight, or at least he didn't use it, right? Maybe thought he was gonna just knock his ass out, but that last fight, bro, he dusted his ass up. Like he was dusting his ass up, man. For real. Longwood, that's the team I'm talking about. This close. So I'm taking Longwood over NC Central. All right, let me drop that real quick. He said, man, Colbert was Pearson LYO too. The Colbert had power. He might have stopped her. He said, I'm new to this channel, but I'm listening. It seems like you aren't the biggest Tank fan. It seems like you a Tank fan? Are you a Tank fan, Tommy Barnes? You a Tank fan, Tommy? Shout out, I got Tommy. What's good? Tommy, I got Longwood money line over NC Central. All right. I got I got UConn over Seton Hall money line, right? Longwood over NC Central, UConn over Seton Hall. Said yeah, be more. Okay. So you said I don't sound like a Tank fan. Tell me how I knew that you was from BMO. Tell me how I knew that. Or somewhere around that way. Right? I'm a fan of boxing though, man. Tank is a fighter. I actually I've been to a Tank fight. But I also know that you knew her too though, so I know that you knew her. Clearly because you said you knew her. But I kind of knew you was like from B-more too though. I kind of knew you was from up that way. Let me see, West Virginia, Radford, it might be dangerous. Robert Morrison. So are you more pro Devin or more pro Shakur? Before Devin just fought Regis, I thought Tank would beat Devin, and I thought Shakur would beat Devin, would edge Devin out, right? But since Devin has fought Loma and Regis, right? I got Devin beating Shakur, and I think him and Tank 50-50. Right. But before that, I had Tank over uh Devin. I had maybe Shakur winning the decision over Devin, but now I got Devin beating Shakur, and I don't know, man. I think Devin might be able to get Tank now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he might be able to get him. I think Devin might be able to get him right now, man. think you might be able to get him right now. Duke versus Baylor. Duke versus Baylor. Man, I feel like Baylor gonna kick their ass. Let me skip that. St. John's, Xavier. Stay away from that. Belmont, Arkansas State. East Tennessee, K. Tech, Evansville, Chicago State. Cool. There's your cool last performance really got people second guessing him. Yeah, couple with that. Yep, couple with that. But I think my decision is kind of based more off of how good Devin looked versus what Shakur didn't do. But yeah, that's a good point though. Yeah, Shakur last fight, that was rough. You know what I mean? That was rough. Yeah, that was kind of rough, man. You know what I mean? That wasn't a good look at all. That wasn't a good look at all, man. At this point, I want to see Dev and Tank fight. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I feel like we running out of time. Because if Dev move up to 147, I doubt that man coming back down. He move up to 47. I doubt he gonna come back down, man. So I feel like if we won't get it right now, we probably ain't gonna get that Sunday. You know what I mean? And it just makes sense now, right? Tank coming off a Ryan Garcia fight, Dev coming off Loma and Regis. Now, if he go fight Ryan Garcia, he beat him, that'll be a profile fight, right? That'll be a profile fight. I got Liberty money line over Utah Valley. So I got Longwood, I got UConn, I got Liberty money line. All right. I'm still away from Prairie View and Rice because that Texas shit. They be playing each other hard as a motherfucker. I'm gonna take New Mexico over UC Irvine. Right, Villanova playing Creighton. I'm still away from that. I ain't been on Creighton since I do my shit. UTEP playing Norfolk State. Let me check that out real quick. I'm multitasking, y'all. Shout out my guy, Thomas Bones. Can you do your boy a favor, Thomas? Can you hit that thumbs up for your boy? I appreciate you sliding through, my G. We're in this thing having us a boxing conversation. I don't know if you've been here from the beginning though, but we didn't talk about a whole lot of stuff, my G. We ain't talked about a whole lot of stuff. You probably came in on comedy hour, man. It's comedy hour right now. Shout out my guy Josh, you know what I mean? But now we didn't talk about a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I really feel like if this is a plan B, right, for Devin Haney, then I can't really be mad at it, right? Because I know the plan A was, Gervonta Tank Davis, right? So if this is the plan B, then I get the plan B, right? And it makes sense. It's literally the best lateral move that he can make, and his lateral move in this case is going to win him a whole lot of money, right? So this is the best lateral move that he can make. And I think Ryan Garcia saw value in Devin Haney, right? Because he wouldn't be fighting Devin Haney if he didn't see a value in Devin, right? So it's something to it, man. It's something to it. He said, Devin. Josh, what's good? He said, till I told people versus Ryan Strong possibility for March. Hell yeah. Shout out my guy Josh T-Dub in the building. He said David comes down 35. Tank wins it with big excuse that he was weight drained. Tank goes up to 140. He gets beat. They'll say he's small. Right, Tommy. But it's crazy, right? Let me ask you this, Tommy, because I ain't got your opinion on this. How you feel about, Dave going from being a pillow puncher to too small? How you feel about that? Because I feel a bit of a way about that, right? Because the first they was telling me Dave was too small. And now, they was telling me Dave was pillow fisted, right? But now they telling me that he too big to fight Tank. I never heard the too big thing. It never been. I ain't gonna cap like that. I ain't gonna say I never heard it, right? But that too big thing has never been as prevalent as it is right now. I got UC Santa Barbara over Howard. I got Arizona over Alabama. Right, those are my 6 college games. Those are my 6 college games. I got Longwood money line, UConn money line, Liberty money line, New Mexico money line, UC Santa Barbara money line, Arizona money line. Longwood about to start now, right? So I may or may not drop that one, but I'll be able to take a line. So I got 6 in there. We got what we got today. NBA, hella NBA. Not even not hella, right? Utah, Cleveland, Pacers, Hornets, Philly, is Nuggets, Houston Hawks, Lakers, Bulls, Cavs, Kings, and Boston. Those some good games, good NBA games. They said Jay Gibbs said, I don't think they'll just taking habits now. They'll just relinquish all the belts. Tank won't move up to 40, even though he fought at 40. I think I surprised them how big Haney going up one weight class. Pops, he said, where do you want to fight, 35 or 40? Tommy, I think my personal opinion, Tommy, it make more sense for it to be at 140. I mean, right? Just they both fought at 140, right? Dev at 140. Dev got a belt, right? But then when I say that, right, Tommy, because it's boxing, right? It's supposed to be about prize fighting, right? For the biggest bad. People, when I say and Dev got a belt at 140, they look at me like this a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, so nobody care about belts. Like, belts. Who want to be a champion? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. That's the only knock. If that's the bad knock, it's for a belt, then right. But I think it makes the most sense to be at 140. They both got one fight at 140. He fought Reese Prograde, Tank for Mario Barrio. You know what I mean? And it could be for a strap. And it could be for a strap. You know what I mean? I don't get no better than that. That Six is going to win this year and beat the best player in the world. Shout out my guy Tommy Bundles. You an NBA guy too? That's a bold pick right there, Sixers. That's a bold pick right there, my G. I like that. I think you might be the first guy I heard say Philly gonna win it. My guy Crush. My guy Yoda be proud. My guy Yoda be proud right now, man. Hell yeah. And I don't think they not gonna win it, but they got some nice pieces. You know what I mean? It's gonna be them versus the Bucks though. In their last game. In the Eastern Conference Final, it's probably gonna be them versus Bucks. So let's see what I'm doing. Philly play the Timberwolves today. I'm gonna go Pacers over Hornets, right? Pacers over Hornets for NBA. Right? We gonna go.
A lot of guys really stepped up and helped us get this game, and it feels like this might be the one we need, right? This could be the game that
Bulls kind of been rolling.
Helps right the ship, and hopefully we can settle in now and really get some.
Celtics on the road versus the Kings. It's the tough games today. It's some tough games today, man. Philly at home over Timberwolves. Because Timberwolves balling too right now. That's a good game. I'm gonna go Philly at home over the Timberwolves. Philly at home over the Timberwolves. Right? Kings in Boston. Boston is the dog. Yeah, I'm gonna take Philly at home in that one. I think that's the best play on there. I'm gonna take Philly at home. I got Patriots at home, Philly at home. I'm gonna go Cavaliers at home over the Jazz. Let's see what Longwood doing. I think Longwood winning that game. Yep, so I'm finna go on and close it. Oh, this people. The Wolford in Oklahoma State started. Ooh. Let's check that one. Let's see. Wow, Wild's kind of favorite. Is it home? Yeah. They're gonna be a champion. For one more NBA game. Nuggets, Raptors, Knicks, Nets, Rockets, Hawks, Lakers, Bulls, Clippers, Mavs, Kings, Celtics. Ooh. Everyone was good, Pip. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Pimp. I started chopping up meal parlay at one. The Tank will get even more credit being Haney at his full strength. But think, yeah, Josh, do what I'm saying too, Josh. Like for real though, like you know what I'm saying, like bro, like you, like y'all been in 40 before. Like what's the big deal? Like it's like since when did Devin Haney become this like this 6 foot giant or some shit, dog? Like it's the same goddamn Devin Haney. Yeah, I bet DraftKings is a fan, dude. Yo, all right. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I use DraftKings and fan. They keep muting my shit, man. I don't know what's up for. They keep muting me. I don't want me to be great, man. They keep muting me though. But yeah, I use DraftKings and I use FanDuel. I don't know if you heard me. Sometimes the odds be better. Sometimes they be different. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you really be betting, you gonna need more than one. Right now I'm on FanDuel, but I'm gonna go to DraftKings after this one. So I'm gonna throw the Cavs in there. Well, yeah, I think it make the most sense at 140. But if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. I'm gonna take the Nuggets over Toronto, man. That's gonna be the last one. Nuggets over Toronto. So I'm finna let y'all know the winners that I took for the day. These my winners for the day. 10 teams. I took Longwood. if brother be Vulture, he would have said pause. So I took Longwood money line, UConn money line, Pacers money line, Philly money line, half money line, Denver money line, Liberty money line, Mexico money line, UC Santa Barbara money line, and Arizona. Uh, yeah, I ain't gonna be here too long. I'm gonna let these go to a round. I'm gonna let it go 3-10. But the rest of them gonna start at 6, so I'm gonna come back. But if you hear though, there you go. Memphis did it right yesterday. Both of them, Memphis Grizzlies and Memphis Tigers. Oh shit. Okay. Hold on, real quick.
game is tied again. Now under 10 seconds to play. Still tied. Wendy, what did you see on here? I see a guy who had one mission in mind. He scored that basket. He was going to spin right. 3 baskets in the last minute 30, where he had to go ahead with being 31 to victory. And here's the hunt. Check that out.
Jock came up to me and asked me, like, you want to run a post up for Jeremy? And I was like, no. Like, we got to get you the ball. He told me, you get the ball. So, so at that point, it just, I pretty much had to lock in and open up.
That was a game-winning bucket right there. Dover had 34 points and 8 assists in his return as the Grizzlies went 115, 113. And the entire basketball world reacted to the drop. In fact, returned LeBron James, Draymond Green, showering Morant with praise on social media. And they were not alone. Tyrese Maxey, Pat Bev, Kyle Kuzma, all timed it as well. But it was a social media post, though, from himself, John Morant, that caught my eye. John posted a screenshot of the text conversation with his mom to his Instagram story. This was my favorite. She asked, "You ready?" And he responds, "I'm your son. You know the answer." And then later, "Never doubted you," to which he replied, "Tell him I'm coming up." I just love this. Here's John after the game.
I've been putting the work in, man. I ain't playing the game in 8 months. Had a lot of time, learn myself. A lot of hard days, where I went through it, but, basketball is, my life, what I love, therapeutic for me, and I'm just, excited to be back. We put in the work together, hard practices, light practices, treatment, lights, we spend a lot of time together through this process. They help me out a lot, and just saying positive things, me somebody, stay true, keep working, and, it's showing right there with them, believing in me, and it's showing, outside of everybody else, to be back.
Let return to action. Thanks for stopping. Nice job.
Yes, sir. Hey, happy birthday, Mom. I'm on the way home.
Well, now, obviously, John Morant sent the league a message, a reminder of exactly who he is last night, and that's the type of guy that can win you games all by himself. But first, do you think that Doc can really carry Memphis back into the playoff picture?
I don't know. I absolutely don't. And it's no disrespect to John, because you know how I feel about John Morant. I'm just talking about the Grizzlies, right? They got too many injuries. When you think about Steven Adams, kid, Brandon Clark, we don't know when Marcus Smart coming back, and you're in the loaded with the come, right? I feel like they feel too far behind the 8 ball. But I will say this, when it comes to John Morant, I don't want to talk about the 25 games suspension. I just want to talk about how happy I am that this young man is back, how happy the fans are to have him back, how happy the city of Memphis is to have him back. When you talk about cultural impact, John Morant has the capability to have a cultural impact, just like an Allen Iverson. When it comes to his practice, his demeanor, what he brings on the forefront is electrifying plays. So when I think about John and what he did last night, damn, we missed.
My bad. All right. I go with y'all.